welcome to Monday Night Football. Monday. We've got an awesome Monday Night Football matchup for you people today. Tonight, we have a matchup between two of the most popular football teams in the NFL, the Green Bay Packers, playing on the road against the Las Vegas Raiders. Since 1990, the Green Bay Packers and the Las Vegas Raiders have crossed paths a total of 8 times. And every time the Green Bay Packers have won, they are a perfect 8-0 against the Las Vegas Raiders. Well, formerly known as the Oakland Raiders, but against the Raiders, a perfect 8-0. But tonight, the Raiders are determined to put an end to this losing streak against the green and gold. Now, a win tonight for the Las Vegas Raiders against the Packers would not only end their losing streak against the Packers, but it would also end the 3-game skid that the Raiders are currently dealing with. Right now in 2023, they have lost 3 games in a row coming into this game. This Monday night showdown has the Packers on the road, and they are also hoping to bounce back from a disappointing loss last week to divisional rivals, the Detroit Lions. In that game last week, the Packers offense struggled, and it was pretty evident that they were dealing with some offensive struggles there. Jordan Love threw 2 interceptions in that game, and the team barely mustered up 230 yards. That's it. That's all they had in total offense, just 230 yards from the Green Bay Packers last week. Luckily for the Green Bay Packers, they are facing what should be a pretty easy matchup against a soft Raiders defense. They're literally last place in the AFC West, and the Packers are eager to bring their record up to over 500, so they definitely want to improve their record and get above a 50-50 right there. So, for the Las Vegas Raiders, Jimmy Garoppolo is making a return to the field this week after he missed last week with a concussion. Last week, in his absence, we actually had a rookie quarterback, Aiden O'Connell. He started he started against the Los Angeles Chargers in Week 4, almost leading the Raiders to a win in a very close game that ended being 24-17, so just a one-possession game. The Chargers won that game last week over the Raiders. So, at the time of writing this script, Davante Adams is questionable heading into this game, but if he does suit up to play, it looks like he will from what I'm seeing on my screen. Davante Adams has a chance at his revenge game against the Green Bay Packers. So, that's something that I'm very much looking forward to. This is the first time that Davante Adams gets to go up against his old team since he got traded back in 2022. So, if Davante Adams does take the field, it looks like he will. He's poised to have a revenge game, and if he doesn't, then Jacoby Myers is going to have to make that stand here, and he's going to have to light it up. Try to make that connection once again with Jimmy Garoppolo. So, before we talk about the home team, the Las Vegas Raiders, let's talk about the visiting team for just a second. The Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love is going to try to bounce back from last week's loss despite a tough outing against the Detroit Lions last week in Week 4. I mean, he threw 2 nasty interceptions in that game. Jordan Love now has an opportunity to make better decisions from the pocket. The Raiders have the lowest quarterback pressure rate in the NFL this year. They only have a 30.9 quarterback pressure rate, which should give J-Love a little more time to assess his options. Additionally, he also has healthy wide receivers at his disposal, including Christian Watson, who's in. He made his debut last week, didn't perform all too well, but we always expect big things when Christian Watson is out on the field. And, of course, Romeo Doubs as well, who has been his most reliable target thus far. Now, that being said, this is Jordan Love's very first Monday Night Football game, so he is going to have a lot of pressure in prime time leading into this game. Jordan Love might be producing pretty good fantasy points for you guys this season, but for Packers purposes, for the NFL purposes, things are looking a little shaky. Jordan Love is throwing passes to literally the least experienced group of receivers and tight ends in the entire NFL. And over 4 weeks, he currently has the lowest completion percentage of any quarterback So that's not great, obviously, but as far as fantasy football is concerned, he is still putting up top 12 quarterback numbers, so you're still going to want to fire him up in your lineups. Now, Jordan Love didn't have his best game last week against the Detroit Lions. He scored under 26.3 fantasy points. I mean, that's obviously a high bar to have. He still managed to get just under 20 with 19.6. That's respectable. So even on an off day, that is a solid baseline to work with. I'm optimistic that we'll see even more improvement from Jordan Love and also from Christian Watson and Aaron Jones in Week 5 when they go up against this Raiders defense, which should provide a lot of support for Romeo Doubs. I think this whole offense for the Green Bay Packers is going to find their momentum and find their groove in today's game. Hopefully that holds true and the Green Bay Packers walk away with the win. I don't have just the Green Bay Packers up. I've also got the Raiders up today. I'm going for the Green Bay Packers. Let the record show that I am rooting for the Packers today. Anyways, here we go. The matchup against the Raiders is favorable for the Green Bay Packers because they've allowed 3 consecutive quarterbacks, Josh Allen, Kenny Pickett, and Justin Herbert, to score at least 22.5 fantasy points. This sets the stage for Jordan Love to bounce back this week in Week 5. Now, despite the Packers' youthful and inexperienced offense, Romeo Doubs has presented himself to be their top target. He leads the team in targets, receptions, yards, touchdowns. I mean, he is on fire right now. He's got 20 catches for 224 yards and 2 touchdowns in the first 4 games. Romeo Doubs is only in his second year. He's a second-year player, but he's got awesome speed for his size, and he's great against zone coverage. We'll watch for that here tonight. In the Packers' recent 34-20 loss against the Detroit Lions, Romeo Doubs was still a standout performer, securing 9 of his 13 targets, just shy of 100 yards, 95 yards in that game. And despite the season debut of Christian Watson, who returned from recovering from that hamstring injury that he had, Romeo Doubs still comfortably led the Packers in receptions, receiving yards, and targets. So look for him to make an impact in tonight's game as well. I've got him fired up and probably, I think, literally in every single one of my lineups today for DraftKings. Anyways, now as far as fantasy football goes, both Romeo Doubs and Christian Watson are solid starting options this week. However, Romeo Doubs does seem to be the safer choice between the two. He's consistently scored at least 18.3 PPR points in 3 out of 4 games this season. And as he goes into Week 5 with a ton of momentum, I think that he's going to kill it. Like in the past 2 weeks, in the last 2 games, he's seen 25 targets. So he's going to use that momentum, and hopefully Romeo Doubs pops off again tonight. So on the ground today for both of these teams, on the ground, the Green Bay Packers are going to be without Aaron Jones again. That sucks, man. Aaron Jones was supposed to return this week from a hamstring injury and was looking to bring back his Pro Bowl caliber style of play. Doesn't look like that's going to happen today. Aaron Jones still is an amazing player. I cannot wait for him to come back because right now, A.J. Dillon is just not doing it. He's literally on the trading block, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Packers got rid of A.J. Dillon for just peanuts, man. Just like a couple of late-round picks in this draft coming up next year. But still, when Aaron Jones does finally come back for the Green Bay Packers, let's not forget that he's already cemented his legacy as one of the best running backs in Packers history. He's already 3rd on the team's all-time rushing list with 5,284 yards. In Week 1, Aaron Jones also found the end zone, helping the Packers win their first game of the season, but he suffered that hamstring injury and missed the last few weeks. He will also miss tonight's game. Jones, at the time of writing this, was questionable, but as I watch this right now and as I keep reading the reports, doesn't look like he's going to be in at all. But next time when he does come back, I expect him to do amazing things, y'all. In 2022, Aaron Jones averaged 5.25 yards per carry, which ranked 2nd in the NFL, and he was at the top of the list for a bunch of different marks. I'll get into that later. He hit that mark 4 times in 6 seasons, y'all. 5.25 yards per carry. 4 times over 6 seasons, putting him in the same league as Hall of Famers Jim Brown, I'm sure you probably know who that is, and Joe Perry. Anyways, Aaron Jones was one of just 2 NFL running backs, the other one being Christian freaking McCaffrey, with at least 1,100 rushing yards and 55 receptions and at least 5 receiving touchdowns. So believe me when I say that Aaron Jones can do it all, and the Green Bay Packers are definitely going to miss him today in this game against the Raiders. Now, on the other side, let's go ahead and talk about the home team here. On the Raiders side, Josh Jacobs has been a very versatile running back, especially when you look at his ability to receive the ball. He's contributed more as a receiver than a rusher this season. And tonight, Josh Jacobs is facing the Packers defense, which is ranked 30th in rushing yards allowed. In Sunday, last week, they lost 24-17 against the Chargers. Josh Jacobs played a pivotal role in that offense. Even though they lost, he did a pretty damn good job. He carried the ball 17 times for 58 yards. Not a huge stat line, but he did score a touchdown and also had 8 catches on 11 targets for another 81 yards. So Josh Jacobs was initially the focal point of the offense last week, especially as the Raiders were trying to hide the inability and the rookiness of Aiden O'Connell in that first start that he ever had as an NFL quarterback. So, okay, Josh Jacobs showed the world last year. I am so glad I had him in my league last year. He took me to the playoffs. Unfortunately, I didn't win. But Josh Jacobs showed the world how good he can be as a top-tier running back. During that 2022-23 NFL season, he was unstoppable, man. In week 4 of 2022, facing the Denver Broncos, Josh Jacobs ran the ball 28 times for 144 yards on the ground. He also scored twice in that game. And then in week 5, he played against the Kansas City Chiefs, carried the ball 21 times for 157 yards and another touchdown in week 5. And then in week 6, last year, Josh Jacobs continued to show off, continued to shine. This time it was against the Houston Texans. He carried the ball in that game 20 times for 143 yards and scored 3 touchdowns on the ground. But then his biggest performance of last year came against the Seattle Seahawks, where he annihilated the Seahawks defense and picked up over 300 all-purpose yards in that game, 229 on the ground, 33 carries plus 6 catches for another 74 receiving yards. Oh, and he put up another 2 touchdowns in that game in that overtime win against the Seattle Seahawks last year. Anyways, long story short, Josh Jacobs ended the season last year as the NFL's rushing leader with 1,600 yards on the ground and a total of 12 touchdowns. Josh Jacobs could have a really big game tonight. That being said, I still think that the Green Bay Packers are going to win this game. That's what my heart just says. I jinxed it yesterday when I was rooting for the Cowboys. Do not remind me. Holy smack. That hurts just to even think about. Anyways, the Raiders are currently dealing with a 3-game losing streak right now. They're coming into this game having lost 3 in a row. The poor home team is trying to right this ship. Jimmy Garoppolo is back tonight after he missed last week with that concussion. He is back tonight hoping that he can put an end to this losing streak because the Raiders desperately need a W here. Jimmy Garoppolo is back in action after clearing concussion protocol. He is ready to lead the Raiders in another primetime game. He does have a solid career record as a starter, and his performance is going to be crucial to this endeavor that the Raiders are on right now, trying to snap their losing streak. So Jimmy G is the starting quarterback in Las Vegas after 6 seasons with the San Francisco 49ers. Garoppolo played a majority of the snaps in 10 games last season. He ended up 14th in fantasy points per game during those few weeks. That's obviously not really impressive considering that most leagues are 12 people or 12 teams deep. You can only start 1 quarterback. You're not going to want to have Jimmy G in that lineup if you're only starting 1 quarterback, maybe in a deeper one. Anyways, but it was actually one of Jimmy Garoppolo's best fantasy runs ever. Even though he still finished in 14th, he has never finished a season better than 14th in fantasy points. And a big reason for that is because this guy just cannot stay healthy. The veteran quarterback completed 68.1% of his passes for 709 yards with 5 touchdowns. Also 6 interceptions through the 3 games that he suited up for this season. So not a great start to his career with the Raiders. I'll read that back to you one more time. Jimmy Garoppolo this season so far has completed only 68.1% of his passes, 709 yards. He has 5 touchdowns, but 6 picks in his season so far with the Las Vegas Raiders. So things are likely going to continue regressing for Jimmy G and the Raiders. And even though he still has Jakobi Meyers and, of course, the stud of the night, Davante Adams, the Raiders as a whole lack something to be desired, and that is definitely the solid coaching and their front office. The Raiders as an organization are a disaster. Maybe the raw talent of Josh Jacobs and Davante Adams might be enough to get the Raiders a few wins this season, but it's going to take a full team effort to get the job done, not just by the players when I say the team, but also by the team of managers, front office, coaches, all of them. It's going to take everyone if they want to make the playoffs and come back, because right now they are in last place in their division. They need to string together a few wins. Anyways, the last crucial piece of this Raiders offense that I haven't talked about yet are the wide receivers. Davante Adams is finally going to play against the Green Bay Packers for the first time since he was traded to Las Vegas. The veteran wide receiver has practiced only once since injuring his shoulder last week, logging a limited session on Saturday. But even though he's hurt, he has some extra motivation to suit up tonight for this game thanks to the matchup. So the ex-Packer last year paced all wide receivers in target share. He had 32% target share and air yards, 2,137. He was en route and finished as the third consecutive top 3 fantasy football finish. Okay, Davante Adams has never finished lower than 3rd in target share or 6th in fantasy points per game since 2017. Adams' role did change a little bit last season. Last year, he saw more downfield targets, which led to a pretty bad 56% catch rate. But this year, he'll see a lot more high percentage looks with Jimmy Garoppolo, who's pretty conservative. He's in to replace Derek Carr under center. Got to get out of Vegas like Derek Carr, man. I don't think that Davante Adams is happy. He's actually been very vocal about how unhappy he is in the Raiders organization, and he wanted to go there. So, you made your bed, brother. You got to sleep in it. Okay. Alongside Davante Adams will be Jakobi Meyers, who signed with the Las Vegas Raiders after spending his first 4 seasons with the New England Patriots. He was undrafted in 2019. Jakobi Meyers progressively worked his way up the New England depth chart, and he handled a respectable 22% plus target share in each of his last 3 seasons. Jakobi Meyers has finished each of the last 2 seasons at exactly 29th in fantasy points, despite those major deficiencies in the touchdown department, which just goes to show you that if he just caught a few more touchdowns, he would be a really, really good fantasy wide receiver. But so far this season, it hasn't been all bad. Jakobi Meyers does already have 2 touchdowns over 4 games. So if he scores every other game, he'll be on pace to double his touchdowns from last year. So he right now is doing much better in this offense compared to his time in New England. So let's see what he can master up tonight, y'all. Anyways, just like this past Thursday night, when the Chicago Bears played the Washington Commander, tonight we have 2 teams that are giving away points like Halloween candy, man. The Green Bay Packers face a challenge in this game. Head coach Matt LaFleur has emphasized already that they need to balance this defense in this game. Defending against Davante Adams is for sure a priority, but they also have to consider that the Raiders have the ability to exploit them with the run game and short passes over the middle. Now, on the other side of the ball on defense for the Las Vegas Raiders, they have also struggled pretty bad this season, especially in rushing. The Raiders have struggled in rushing offense this season. The Packers' run defense has shown some vulnerabilities. The Green Bay Packers have allowed over 200 rushing yards in 2 of their last 3 games. Not great when you're going up last year's league leader in rushing, right? So Here comes Josh Jacobs. The dilemma that the Green Bay Packers are facing, it's do you play cover one defense or do you stack the box to defend the run? Either way, it's going to be a chess game. This is not checkers. Regardless of their strategy, it is crucial for the Packers to limit Davante Adams' impact in the passing game. So, Jaire Alexander, his availability for this game right now as of writing, uncertain coming into this game. The Packers are going to have to mess with a ton of different defensive schemes to strike the right balance between the run and the pass defense. Now, I got ahead of myself. Now let's get to the Raiders defense. The Raiders defense is also off to a very, very bad start. Coming into tonight's game, that defense ranks 27th in yards allowed per play overall. They're 23rd in rushing yards per play and 27th in passing yards per play. It ranks 30th in sack percentage, and it ranks dead last in interception percentage, also 26th on third down. So the Raiders need to do something right now. The only shining piece of the Raiders defense has to be Max Crosby. I'll probably say his name a few times tonight. Expect Max Crosby, to get through that offensive line and get to the quarterback today. Max Crosby, guys, he's pretty good. Since entering the NFL in 2019, Max Crosby ranks 9th in the NFL with 41.5 sacks. Last season, he ranked 8th with 12.5 sacks and a constant menace. He was 3rd with 81 pressures last season. He's much more than just a pass rusher, though. He's got 88 tackles, which are 22 more than any other edge defender. His 22 tackles for losses led the NFL last year. So let's see how the Green Bay Packers offensive line holds up against the blitz tonight. If I'm not mistaken, the Las Vegas Raiders love to set up in a 4-3, which means they put 4 people on the front off on their defensive line with 3 linebackers behind that. Let's see how they manage this one today. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready, because tonight's game between the Green Bay Packers and the Las Vegas Raiders is set to be a good one, y'all. So thank you so much for watching Football Nation. My name is Mario Manuel, and if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that thumbs up for me, y'all. My goal, my dream, is to one day be able to quit my job and bring you guys content like this for the viewers, for you, for each and every one of you guys. Chances are that you're probably watching this live stream because you can't get the game in your area, and obviously $400 for a YouTube TV is just insane. So if you find value in content like this, ladies and gentlemen, I am giving you the hype. Please just go ahead and smash that subscribe button, smash that like button. We are here right now because here, week in and week out, I'm bringing you every snap, every play, and every down, and without support from viewers like you, this channel would not be possible. So smash that like button. Follow me on my journey as I drive towards the new goal of 5,000 subscribers. You guys, if you're watching this, you obviously have great taste since you're still here with me watching this channel. So help keep the drive alive, y'all. Help keep the drive alive. Share this with your friends and check out some of my other videos that I've got here on Football Nation. And as always, my name is Mario Manuel. Now let's get back to the action. Okay, we are just 5 minutes away from kickoff here, ladies and gentlemen. Kickoff time is scheduled for 7:15 right now on my clock, coming at you from San Antonio, Texas. I've got 7:09, so 6 minutes left to go. Last week, ladies and gentlemen, Jordan Love completed 23 of 36 pass attempts. He did put up 246 yards and a touchdown. He also had a rushing touchdown last week, but they still lost. So if you're a Green Bay Packers fan, hoping for the W today, Jordan Love tonight is playing his very first Monday Night Football matchup. I wonder if he's going to be shook. I wonder if he's going to be nervous coming into this game. I'm sure he is, but it should be a favorable matchup against the Las Vegas Raiders. So, ladies and gentlemen, before this game starts, I know a lot of you already know this stuff, but I want you to pay attention to this next video, this short clip that I'm about to show you guys. Why? Because I always call the formations before each snap so you guys can visualize what I'm seeing on the screen I'm going to give you guys this little gem. Please pay attention. I appreciate you guys being here. The shotgun formation. Typically used on passing downs like second and long or third and medium, and it has a lot of variations. The quarterback is 5 yards behind the center, and the running back is on either side of him. This is the single back formation. It looks like what it sounds like. The quarterback is under center, and you have a single running back directly behind him. This also has many variations. This is the pistol formation. It's like the single back formation, but the quarterback is 5 yards behind the center, so this buys time for play action plays. Here we have the I formation. It's typically used for short yardage situations. There are 2 running backs behind the quarterback. The front runner blocks and the second finds the holes. And then of course we have the empty backfield, or 5 wide. The quarterback stands in the backfield alone. Typically this is used in obvious passing down situations like third and long or Hail Marys. Subscribe. 7, the Green Bay Packers.
He turned 32 yesterday. Does he have a vintage moment in him? In the end zone, it is caught!
In the 60s, the Packers had one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play. His name was Bart Starr, and he led the Packers to 3 championships in the pre-Super Bowl era, and then went on to win both Super Bowls 1 and 2 with legendary coach Vince Lombardi. Despite being a small market town in Wisconsin, the Green Bay Packers come in at number 7 on this list, boasting 2.5 million followers on Instagram. Today, Aaron Rodgers is the face of the franchise, but that all might change during the 2023 offseason. Green Bay Packers fans, or cheeseheads as one might call them, are crazy about their team. So crazy that the wait list for Packer season tickets is over 90,000 people long. This team is part of American history, and at the end of the day, it's kind of hard not to root for them.
And the first Lambeau Leap of the year.
So obviously, as you know, Aaron Rodgers is no longer with the Green Bay Packers. This is a video that I did during the offseason before he got traded to the Jets. Man, what a bad story for Aaron Rodgers. Obviously, leading up to what he is right now in his career, he has been absolutely phenomenal. He was obviously one of the biggest, most iconic players for the Green Bay Packers, but he's no longer with the Packers anymore, and he's no longer playing football this year. Why? Because he tore his Achilles. The poor man tore his Achilles, and that is the situation that poor Aaron Rodgers is currently in. So, as we approach 7:15 right now, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mario Manuel. I love the fact that you guys are still hanging out with me, so thank you guys so much. Let me check out the chat before this game gets started. So you guys know, leading into this, I love to meet up with you guys in the chat rooms. So, looks like Howard G gonna eat up Derek Carr. Not Derek Carr, Howard. Derek Carr is gone, sir. Derek Carr is no longer there. We now got Jimmy G in the backfield. Derek Carr is no longer the quarterback for the Raiders. Okay. Wow. Thanks, guys. You guys have already checked in pretty big right here. 2.5. Minus 2.5 Green Bay. He says, all right. Okay, Golgamore. All right. Christina, hello. Woo football. Go Packers. Howard Chen, I appreciate you always being here night after night, brother. He says, I was right last night. Sorry your team got bitch slapped by the 49ers. Oh, dude. Don't break my heart like that, man. It was really, really bad. Probably the most embarrassing loss that the Cowboys have had to endure in a while, especially to a team that knocked us out twice in the playoffs. And this was supposed to be our revenge game. And Dak Prescott, like you said, got bitch slapped around by the 49ers. I mean, how good was Brock Purdy yesterday? How good was the entire ensemble? But mostly Brock Purdy. Obviously, George Kittle had 3 touchdowns. But Purdy just made it look easy against us. And we were supposed to be one of the best defenses in the league going into that game. But he says, tonight, the Packers are going to win by 10, buddy. Okay, trust me. I do trust you. All right, I hear you with your prediction, Howard. So thank you for checking in. Let's go ahead and minimize this. We've got planes flying over Allegiant Stadium right now. So this game is getting ready to start here any second. It is 7:15, so we are just a few seconds behind schedule. But this kickoff is getting ready to start, ladies and gentlemen, and Monday Night Football is underway. Here we go. As we zoom in onto the screen, still waiting for the first kickoff, y'all. This game, in case you did not know, is on ESPN, but if you want to watch that and have me simultaneously, you can definitely do that as well. Josh McDaniels, the head coach for the Raiders. He's been abysmal. Nobody likes him on his own team. Matt LaFleur has not been great, and obviously he lost his, you know what? He actually hasn't been bad. He's like He's over 500 right now as the head coach, so he's actually looking fair. He's decent. I'm not going to pick on Matt LaFleur too much. Here we go. Players on the field getting ready to kick this one off. There's the kick off, and the game is on, ladies and gentlemen. All the way back across the end zone, and we're going to start this drive on the 25-yard line. So, starting with the ball today, we have the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers will start on the 25-yard line, which means that the Raiders will get the ball after the half. This is Jordan Love's 4th season in the NFL, but this is only Jordan Love's 7th start as a starting quarterback. So here we go. Immediately, we're going to start under center. So Jordan Love at the 25-yard line, single back formation. We've got motion in the backfield. There's a snap. There's a toss to the left. He's going to run forward, and Dillon is going to gain about 4 yards on that one. So A.J. Dillon on his first carry of the game, good for 4, more than his typical averages, better than his typical averages. So got to give him credit for that because he has been pretty bad, honestly. Yeah, he's been pretty bad. I just got to call it like I see it. Okay. 4-yard gain, 2nd down and 6 coming up. 30 seconds milked off the clock to start this game. A.J. Dillon still in the backfield right now. Here we go, waiting for the snap. Single back formation once again. Motion in the backfield from Christian Watson. That's a handoff to the running back. He's going to go forward and gain another 3. 4. Scrum pushes forward, and he looks like he's going to be just shy of the 1st down. So here comes a 3rd down and short. Looks like a 3rd down and 1, maybe 1.5. They're going to mark it 3rd down and 2. Here we go from the 33-yard line. Want to see if Max Crosby is going to get to the quarterbacks right now. Jordan Love starting right now, his first Monday Night Football game. Here we go. Green Bay Packers lined up for 3rd down. The first drive of this game, we're in shotgun formation. We've got motion in the backfield from the tight end. Another handoff to the running back who goes to the left side of the formation, and he will get the 1st down. 1st down for the Green Bay Packers. 3 carries to start the game for A.J. Dillon. They want to start off strong with the running game. Maybe that will open things up downfield. Obviously, when you have the running game and you start with the running game, you can leverage things up downfield. So that seems to be the strategy for the Green Bay Packers right now. A fresh new set of downs, a 1st and 10. 1st down and 10 from the 35-yard line. Single back formation. Motion in the backfield from Christian Watson. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Not a convincing one, but a screenplay underneath to the tight end who breaks forward for about 7. There is a flag on the field at the 40-yard line. Let's see what that flag is going to be. The first flag of the game, the first call for these officials. Let's see if they make the right call here. They've been pretty bad all season long. So here we go. What you guys got? We're waiting for the call. Matt LaFleur's confused. Let's see what the officials have to say. He's saying no way. Ineligible player downfield. 71. Number 71. So Josh Myers, the center, went too far downfield on that screenplay. Stupid call, but it is a call. And it's been called. So let's see if that's true. Waiting for the snap. There it is. They're showing the replay right now. So the center, after the throw, I don't know. That seems like a stupid call right there. Don't like that one. Don't like that at all. But I'm not officiating this game. And luckily, good, thank God for me that I don't have to deal with that nonsense. It's pretty messy already to start. Here we go. So that will push back the Green Bay Packers. They had a 1st down there. That's going to push them back a few yards. The replay official looked at it. Are they going to say it? Good job. Congratulations to the officials. The replay official watched that one and said, no, you're full of it. The officials already, their first flag of the game was a bad flag, and the replay official said that play will stand, so congratulations. Pistol formation, 2nd down and 6 on the 42-yard line, just shy of midfield. Here come the Green Bay Packers on 2nd down, 2nd and 4. Motion in the backfield, there's the snap. Handoff to the running back. Dillon's going to go forward. Dillon is going to get in there. He's going to get that 1st down. A 1st down for the Green Bay Packers. All right, good yardage right there. No flag. 1st down. bad call from the line judge on that last play. That's got to be embarrassing for the other official to watch the replay and just tell him he's full of it. So I love it. They should do that more often because these officials have been getting calls wrong way too frequently. Maybe they keep doing this throughout the season. I hope that they do, just like the way that they implemented that concussion protocol last year. Hopefully they can do that this year as well. So Green Bay Packers getting a first down on that one. We're at the 46-yard line. Pistol formation. Takes the snap. Jordan Love looks right. He throws right. Connects with Christian Watson. Christian Watson gains about 6 on that one. That'll bring up a second down for the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers looking at a second down and medium, 2nd and 4. And it looks like we are just at about midfield, ladies and gentlemen. So just at about midfield. Here we go. I apologize if I'm not reading the chat right now, y'all. So long as game action is happening, I do not read the chats. So when we get to a commercial break, I will get to that for you guys. Make sure you keep the conversation coming. I do appreciate it. So 2nd down and 4. We are across midfield. We're on the 48, counting down now. Snap. Right there, and that is going to go short. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That was a handoff out of the pistol. A handoff, the first no gain right there. He'll gain 1. 3rd down and 3. A.J. Dillon tried to run to the left side of the center. He will come off the field right now. So A.J. Dillon coming off the field right now. Who is the 3rd string running back for the Green Bay Packers? I should have looked at this. I guess we'll find out here in just a second. But he'll be out here on this snap. Or maybe there will be nobody out there. No, we do have a shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers. Now motion in the backfield. Christian Watson goes to the top of the formation. He has time. He's got time in the pocket. He throws a deep shot, and he's going to throw. Oh, my goodness. A bad throw right there intended for Jaden Reed. Almost picked off. Thrown into triple coverage. I think he was going for the highlight reel, but that could have been the opposite of the highlight reel. So a bad throw from Jordan Love will bring up a 4th down for the Green Bay Packers. And the Green Bay Packers with an early decision here. Is LaFleur going to go for it on 4th and 3 on the 47-yard line? So Green Bay Packers across midfield right now. This is a 4th down attempt right here, y'all. Shotgun formation. 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left, 1 second on the play clock, waiting for the snap. Did we call a timeout, or are we going to get a delay of game? We got plenty of zeros on the clock. What is happening? Looks like they are going to call a timeout. No, they are not. So a flag, a delay of game. Officials literally waited like 6 seconds to throw a flag. So, again, bad start for the refereeing right here. They look rough. Anyways, that's going to push them back. A 4th down and 8. We're probably going to punt this one. I think the Green Bay Packers are going to punt this back to the Las Vegas Raiders. 4th down and 8 as the punt team takes the field. There's the snap. There's the hold. There's the punt. It goes up. It goes deep. We are fielding this from just inside the 15. So at the 13. A fair catch by DeAndre Carter at the 13-yard line. And Jimmy Garoppolo is going to take his first shot at tonight's game. Jimmy Garoppolo coming out onto the field. He did miss last week. Jimmy Garoppolo is coming back from a concussion, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see if Jimmy G can find his stride, or maybe he's still shaky from that. I mean, players get concussed all the time. We obviously saw Tua get knocked out 3 or 4 times last season. Maybe it'll bode well for Jimmy Garoppolo. Who knows? I'm going to see if I can brighten up my camera, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like it's a little dark for my own liking, so let's make the adjustment for y'all here. Maybe we can get this to be just a hair brighter. We're going to configure the video, but we are at a quick commercial break, y'all. Let's go ahead and make this adjustment here. I like that better. We're going to change the saturation because that looks a little dreary. Okay. I like that a little better. Let's see what that looks like on YouTube. I think this should work. I'm going to hit apply on this. And hopefully it actually changes in real time because, anyways, does not matter. Appreciate you guys being here. Let's take a quick look at the chat to see what is going on. So, in our chat box, let's restore the chat. All right, we got plenty of conversation to pull from. Okay. Excited to see the green and gold tonight, says Christina. Me too, girl. Howard Chen. Damn, Jimmy G might eat up G Love. Jordan Love, because he was pretty good for his old team. He was pretty good in his old team. I don't know. I don't like Jimmy Garoppolo. He's never finished inside of the top 14 in fantasy football purposes ever in his entire career. So, yes, he can move the ball, but let's compare, right? Because the San Francisco 49ers last night, they looked fantastic. I think Davante Adams is a better wide receiver than both Brandon Ayuk and better than Deebo Samuel, but that is basically the one and only focal point for the Las Vegas Raiders. Outside of him, yeah, Jacoby Myers can catch the ball and move it, but he is not a superstar. When you look at the San Francisco 49ers, Jimmy Garoppolo had it so much easier. They're great at blocking, and the Las Vegas Raiders are not. The Las Vegas Raiders do not take pride in blocking for their quarterback or for the other players. Also, you don't have George Kittle. Also, you don't have two stud wide receivers in Brandon Ayuk and Deebo Samuel, so single point of threading. You also don't have Christian McCaffrey. You do have Josh Jacobs. Let's see how he does tonight. Here we go. Single back formation. Jimmy Garoppolo starting this drive from the 13. Under center right now. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. And he's already in trouble. He throws out to the right-hand side. That's good for a first down. And that'll go all the way out. Looks like to about the 35-yard line. A first down catch. First down for the Las Vegas Raiders on the first play. Quick throw out to the flat. Jimmy Garoppolo making it look like he was going to hand that off to the running back. But instead, Michael Mayer, perfect. Halloween time. Michael Mayer makes the catch. First catch, good for 20 yards. So here we go. First and 10 on the Vegas 33-yard line. Single back formation, a snap and a handoff. Josh Jacobs will get wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage and a tackle for a loss for the Green Bay Packers. A loss of 2 on that first down run for Josh Jacobs. A loss of 2 for Josh Jacobs on that play. Here we go. Quay Walker was there to make the stop. Awesome play right there. Looked very good on that. I've got too many tabs open. I'm getting myself all kinds of lost here. So, all right. That was a good play right there defensively for the Green Bay Packers. That's exactly what they need. This brings up a 2nd down and 12. We're at the 31-yard line. A single back formation once again. And Davante Adams is moving to the bottom of the screen. That was an offsides, looked like to me. Jimmy Garoppolo does throw, hits Adams. Adams goes forward, stays inbounds, gets a first down. Davante Adams with his first catch in this revenge game. Out to the left-hand side. Jimmy Garoppolo finds him for 10 full yards. Another first down. The Raiders will march up to the 43-yard line. So here we go. 1st and 10 coming up for the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders coming into this game 1-3. They have lost their last 3 games straight. The Green Bay Packers right now are at 500. They're 2-2 coming into today's game. Raiders this season are only averaging 65.3 rushing yards per game. They are literally in dead last. They went from first to worst. Let's see what happens in tonight's matchup. Not the greatest start for them on the ground game, but that's totally fine. Here we go. The first timeout called. Las Vegas Raiders calling a timeout. And the score right now is 0-0. We are just approaching the midway point of this first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I always forget to do? That is start my first quarter music. Right now we've got the intro music playing. Let's go ahead and switch over to my first quarter music. You probably won't be able to hear that either way. It's just a little undertone, but if you're nice and quiet, you might be able to hear it just a little bit. I'll turn it up, maybe just a hair for you guys. Howard, I appreciate you being here, brother. Game's back on, buddy. He says Andy Reid in the Hall of Fame as best head coach. He deserves it. I totally agree, dude. I mean, he really is. Obviously, Bill Belichick is going to be in the Hall of Fame. He might be a living, walking relic. But Andy Reid for sure deserves to be in that conversation as one of the greatest head coaches of all time. Granted, he did have help, just like Bill Belichick had tons of help with Tom Brady. He's got the best quarterback in the world right now inside of Patrick Mahomes. So, check this out, ladies and gentlemen. We got a new drinking game, and I invite you guys to play this game with me. It's called The Last Leg. The Last Leg drinking game. It is a football drinking game. My beautiful girlfriend picked this one up for me. So I'm opening it up right now. I opened it up the other day just to get the cellophane off of it, but does not matter. So I'm going to pick up 5 cards. I'm going to read these out to you guys, and I encourage you guys to drink with me. We're going to be playing this one tonight. So the first 5 props to get you drinking here. We're not going to be taking shots because I don't have any liquor, and we're going to get tanked. But if you guys want to play this at home, since you're not commentating on the game, this one here, take a shot during the next interception. Take a shot during the next interception. That's 1. The next turnover, doesn't matter which way it goes. On the next turnover, take 2 drinks. So we'll see if that one comes up. On the next 3rd down conversion, take 1 drink. Another one coming up here, ladies and gentlemen. The next time that the referee speaks, take a drink. And then the last card, we'll start with 5. The next rushing first down, take 1 drink. So I'll keep those coming. We're playing a little bit of a drinking game. Let's have some fun tonight. Monday Night Football. Here come the Las Vegas Raiders. First down and 10. 43-yard line, single back formation. Waiting for the snap is Jimmy G under center. There's the snap. There's the handoff. That goes to Josh Jacobs, who goes backwards again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. Gain of nothing. A second down for the Las Vegas Raiders. Las Vegas Raiders, second down, back to the 43-yard line. 2nd and 10 coming up right here. It's been tough sledding for Josh Jacobs all season long so far. Last year, he did not find his stride until week 4, but when he found his stride, he literally got 1,000 yards in 4 weeks. So let's see what happens here. So single back formation once again. Jimmy Garoppolo steps back to throw this one. They blitzed. He still completes the pass out to the right-hand side, but that will be short, well short of a first down. So now we've got a 3rd down coming up right here. And that one looked like it was caught by Austin Hooper on the right-hand side. And so we have a 3rd down and 6. 3rd down and 6. I mistyped Austin Hooper's number. I wrote 82. He's 81, so let's fix that one here. Here we go, 3rd down and 6. So the next time the referee speaks, if this is a 3rd down conversion on the ground, if this is a rushing touchdown, this is a 3rd down, so this might be a drink right here. No, it will not be. There is a quick snap, and that goes back, and he is going to get sacked. A huge sack. Green Bay Packers get to Jimmy Garoppolo on that one, bringing up a 4th down for the Las Vegas Raiders, and the Green Bay Packers getting a huge stop right there. Here's the replay. Out of the shotgun formation, Jimmy Garoppolo takes the snap. No blocking for him, and they actually did not even rush. They only brought 4 on the defense there, but a great stop for the Green Bay Packers, and they will end up having to punt this one back to the green and gold. Here is the punt unit for the Raiders. There's the snap. There's the punt. The kick is up. The kick is high hanging. Oh, my goodness. This one goes all the way back, but it will be out of bounds. Where are they going to mark this one? It looks like it's still going to be a solid kick inside at about the 7-yard line. So a solid punt. A pretty good punt right there all the way back to the 7-yard line. We are in Las Vegas. Well, I'm not. These 2 teams are playing in Las Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. These 2 teams are playing in Las Vegas. I am coming at you all the way from San Antonio, Texas. So if it was not for my girlfriend, I wouldn't be watching the Green Bay Packers or cheering for the Green Bay Packers, but I love the damn girl, so love you, baby. We're going for the Packers tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Football Nation. Thank you guys so much for being here. My name is Mario Manuel, and I want to say thank you to all of you who are watching this live stream. Whether you're watching this stream because you're not able to catch the game on TV, or maybe you're just tired of regular corporate broadcasters, I'm here to bring you every play, every snap, and every down, week in and week out. It is support from viewers like you that make this channel possible, and if you'd like to show support for content like this, hit that like button. Here we go, 1st and 10, single back formation. There's a snap and a handoff to A.J. Dillon, who finds a hole and gets forward, gains about 8 yards on 1st down. So 2nd down and 2 coming up for the Green Bay Packers. So apparently my scroll bar has just been a disaster all night, so let's go ahead and fix that. That looks much better. Okay, here we go. Second down and 2, ladies and gentlemen. Second down and 2 coming up right here. Jordan Love lined up under center, another single back formation. We are at the 15-yard line and a handoff to A.J. Dillon. A.J. Dillon looking good in this game. That's going to be a first down for the Green Bay Packers up to about the 20-yard line. There is a flag on the play, though. Let's see what this one is. Don't know who that one was on, but a flag. Looks like it was on Max Crosby. Going to be on the defense. After the play was over, personal foul. Looks like an unnecessary roughness call. Weak. Wow, what a flop. I get it. I mean, he had to sell it, but there's no way that Max Crosby pushed him down on the ground that hard. He definitely belly flopped right there. That's okay. He definitely shoved him, but he definitely should win an Oscar right there for selling that one. So here we go. Under center on 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Fakes the handoff. Jordan Love has to wheel, and Jordan Love is going to keep it. He's going to go forward for the first down. He still has it. He gets across midfield, and a big first down for Jordan Love inside the 45. On the other side of midfield, first down for the Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love feeling confident, looking good right now. 1st and 10 for the Green Bay Packers. Coming up now, ladies and gentlemen, a big 1st and 10. A good run out to the left-hand side. He got some block and some help from his guys. He fell forward, should have slid backwards. But here we go, Green Bay Packers in the pistol. We're on the 39-yard line, waiting for the snap. There it is. Jordan Love fakes the handoff again. He has time in the pocket. He looks right. He throws right. Connects. That's going to be good. It looks like that was to Degura. Degura's going to make the catch. He will hit the ground. The ball will pop out, but that was down by contact. So a big first down by Josiah Degura on the right-hand side. A throw out just across the line of scrimmage. That will bring up a first down again. Another big first down for the Green Bay Packers. Packers maintaining this drive, keeping the drive alive, and looking pretty damn good while they do it. So Degura was the man in motion. He got across the formation, made the catch. Got the first down. Good play right here. We're on the 20. There's the snap and an end around to Christian Watson, who doesn't have any space. He will lose yardage there. Christian Watson will get blown up and lose 5 yards on that end around. So a 2nd down and 15 coming up for the Green Bay Packers. Interesting choice of plays. I like the variation. It just did not work out. It could work next time, but we won't try that too many more times. So that was out of a T formation, or you could call that a pro if you want. Christian Watson took the snap out of the hands of Jordan Love. And, so empty backfield. We do have motion waiting for him to get set. 2nd down and 15. Jordan Love takes the snap. Quick throw. Wide receiver screen to the left. He goes forward, gets past the original line of scrimmage, gains 2 yards behind that. And we've got a 3rd down and 8. Jaden Reed getting his first catch of the game. He was targeted earlier on that first drive. That brought up a 4th down earlier, but a 3rd down. We need a 3rd down conversion to drink, y'all. James Kenyon, welcome to the party. I'm sorry I left the show last night. I couldn't watch the slaughter any longer. Trust me, man, it hurt. It hurt me a lot, brother. It hurt me to watch that one. So, anyways, here we go. Green Bay Packers with the ball, 3rd down and 8. We are inside the red zone. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Jordan Love looks right. He has time. Pocket collapses. He throws it in the dirt. No flag there, and the late flag at the end of it. What's the flag for? Intentional grounding or an eligible man? Again, are they going to keep trying to call this an eligible man downfield nonsense? Because this is ridiculous. Here we go. Doesn't matter. It's going to bring up a 4th down. If they decline it, it'll be a 4th down. If they accept it, and that's exactly what they're going to do. So he's saying ineligible receiver downfield. Do you want to accept the penalty? They're saying no, they do not want to accept the penalty. So the Las Vegas Raiders will bring up a 4th down for the Green Bay Packers. The next time the referee speaks, ladies and gentlemen, take a drink. That was our first card of the game. If you're with me, let's take a drink, y'all. Let's take a drink. Cheers. Referee just made a call. And that's it right there. A 4th down coming up. A 4th down coming up, 4th and 8. Here comes Anders Carlson. He's 3 for 3 this season from 30 to 39, and right now we've got a 37-yard field goal attempt. So from the left hash, there's the kick. It is up. It is straight down Broadway. A beautiful kick that will give the Green Bay Packers the lead right now. The first points of the game come off the leg of Carlson, the kicker for the Green Bay Packers. The score, 3. Green Bay Packers have 3. The Las Vegas Raiders have nothing. Here we go. So what about that drinking game with that ref card? There it is. Had to call it out right there. So here we go. These are the next ones that we have, ladies and gentlemen. We also missed another one here. There were many first down rushes in that drive. So with this game right here, shots. What do you say here, Skull? Skull, Mario? Here we go. The last one, ladies and gentlemen, next rushing touchdown, or next rushing first down. There were multiple of those. Take one drink as well, so I'll drink to that one. Cheers. All right. You have to have 5 cards in your hand at all times. Right now I've got 3. Let's see what the next 2 are. Some of these may be pretty intense. So the game rules also say not to keep the same card in your hand. So if you've got multiples, shuffle up the deck and pick another card. I'll go ahead and do that here. So on the next fumble, it says to shotgun a beer. Oh, my goodness. That'll be an interesting one. So we might shotgun beers today. I don't know if we have any. Maybe if you're out there and you want to play this game, we might get lit tonight. So the next turnover, you got to take 2 drinks. The next fumble is a shotgun. The next 3rd down conversion, we will take 1 drink. The next interception, we're supposed to take a shot. Y'all keep me honest with this, and if you remind me, I'm going to be watching you guys, so keep me honest with this. And, of course, we already have that interception card, so I got to draw another one. The next holding penalty, we'll take a drink. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you are curious as to what we are playing a game called The Last Leg. It's called The Last Leg. You can find that out there. It seems to be pretty hard to find, and the game is a little pricier than I want to admit that it was. But Christina picked this game up for me, and yeah, we're going to be playing this game tonight because we've got the Packers on live right now. The Green Bay Packers do have the lead. Green Bay Packers 3, Las Vegas Raiders nothing. The Raiders will be getting the ball back right now. You know, can you believe that Jimmy Garoppolo has a Super Bowl ring? That is true, ladies and gentlemen. Jimmy G has a Super Bowl ring. Thanks to Tom Brady. He got that on the bench. He's basically the Tracy McGrady of the NFL right now. 38-17 record as a starter with the 49ers. He's reached the NFC Championship 3 times. Lost in the Super Bowl. So, here we go. We're still in the first quarter, y'all. Here's the kick back to the Las Vegas Raiders after the 3-point score from the Green Bay Packers. This kick will not be returned, and we'll start this drive from the 25-yard line. So here comes Jimmy Garoppolo and the Black Hole Squad coming out here right now. The Las Vegas Raiders looking to put some points on the board after their first drive finished with no points. So here come the Raiders and their offense. So far, total offense for the Green Bay Packers today, 88 yards already. And then for the home team, only 25. They have negative rushing yardage. Let's see if they can fix that. Josh Jacobs looking like he's struggling here. So, single back formation. Motion in the backfield from Jacoby Myers. There's the snap. They bring 4. They fake the handoff. Jimmy G throws medium. He does connect with someone downfield. That is good for a first down. And he will be stopped at about the 42, maybe the 43-yard line. That was Michael Mayer with the catch there, the tight end again. That's his second catch today. He's been targeted, what, twice in 2 catches already? So 44 total yards of offense for Mike Myers. Mike Myers, singular, not plural. 2 catches, 39 yards. He's averaging just shy of 20 yards per catch. That's pretty solid if you ask me. Here comes a first down and 10 for the Las Vegas Raiders. Las Vegas Raiders up to about the 44-yard line. And there's a flag on the play. False start by the offense, so that'll be a 5-yard penalty and a 1st and 15 coming up from the Vegas Raiders 39-yard line. 1st and 15 from the Vegas 39-yard line. Las Vegas Raiders have the ball right now. They put themselves behind the sticks. The officials talk to each other. They do this hand motion. This means they're behind the sticks. Typically doesn't apply until you're like 20 yards behind the sticks, but does not matter. Here we go. A 1st and 15. Single back formation. Jimmy Garoppolo fakes the handoff, does hand it off on an end around. That goes forward. Oh my goodness, that's going to be a first down. And a first down rush right there by Taylor. The next rush, so 3rd down conversion. That was a first down. Was that last one a 3rd down? No, it was a 2nd down play. So nothing yet on the next turnover, the next holding penalty, the next 3rd down conversion, interception, or fumble. So we've got 2 of those that are going to be turnovers. We might have to drink twice in this one. Here we go. That is going to be good for a first down across midfield. Las Vegas Raiders with a big first down run right there. There's a snap and a handoff to Josh Jacobs, who goes forward and gains 5 yards. So finally, some positive yardage from the running back, who finished 1st overall. Running backs last year in standard, not PPR, obviously. In standard leagues, Josh Jacobs was the #1 running back last year. So just a few seconds left. There will be one more play to pop off before the end of this first quarter. So a 2nd down and 5 coming up for the Las Vegas Raiders. 11 seconds left on the play clock. Looks like Davante Adams is on the right side of this formation at the wideout. He looks the other way, though. Jimmy Garoppolo will throw right there on 2nd down, 2nd and 5. Incomplete. And another big stop right there for the Green Bay Packers. Incomplete pass. The intended receiver there was Jakobi Meyers. No catch there for Meyers. It got swatted. No catch either way. I mean, if it wasn't swatted, it wouldn't have been a catch either way. So, okay, Jakobi Meyers. No catch right there. 3rd down, and if they convert a 3rd down, we have to drink. So, 3rd down coming up right here. 3rd down and 5. The clock stops, so we get one more play before the end of this quarter. There's the snap. Jimmy G looks right, takes his time, changes his mind, gets wrapped up, and he gets sacked behind the line of scrimmage. Another sack for the Green Bay Packers defense. All right, Green Bay Packers defense holding solid right now. That'll bring up a 4th down, and the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. The end of the first quarter. James Kenyon says, I drink to your health at your wedding. I drank to your health at my home. I drank to your health so many damn times, I almost ruined my own. I've never heard that before, but cheers to you for that, my friend. All right. The end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and fire up our 2nd quarter music. I will try to remember that. But since we are at the end of a first quarter, I don't know how I keep clicking buttons. I apologize for my scroll bar being a mess. But these are all of the standings right now across the NFL. We can look at those during this commercial break. 2nd quarter music coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. I wonder if that sounds any different to you guys, but just 15 minutes left before we get to halftime. Ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time checking out Football Nation, hit that like button, man. It definitely helps get this content out to other people. We do this week in and week out. I do this on Sundays, Mondays, and Thursdays every week. Even during the Cowboys bye week, I still do this for you. I appreciate you guys being here. Shout out, we did just get our first official member of this channel. Our first official member. Welcome, Joshua Fleury. I don't know if you're out there right now, brother, but if you are, man, cheers to you. Thank you so much for joining the First Down Club, dude. You're awesome. So if you want to join the First Down Club, it's only $1.99 a month. I reach out to you guys personally, and we can talk and chit-chat. I'll add you on Instagram. I'll add you on Facebook, and we can be friends, man. So consider that. There's some other perks that come with it, but I have not scripted it out, and I don't want to give you something that is not in that service level agreement and just be absolutely wrong about it. But appreciate you guys for being here. This is a pretty cool cup. Also one for my girlfriend. It's got some pretty neat flamingos on it. Did you know that it is illegal to hunt flamingos and eat flamingo meat? But once upon a time, flamingo meat is actually what they used to eat in Egypt, and apparently flamingos are very good eating. So, never had flamingo before. Maybe one day, we can raise our own and do what nature does. Something's got to eat it, right? Okay, Hey, you're getting married in May. Congratulations, Howard Chen. Didn't you just have a birthday as well, dude? Look at you, man, living your best life. Cheers, brother. Congratulations to that. I will drink to your wedding and to your happiness, my friend. In case you're wondering what is in this cup, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to keep the energy up. I ran out of gas yesterday. Red Bull and lemon vodka. So here we go. Starting this second quarter, we start with a punt. That punt goes all the way back. It is signaled a fair catch at about the 9-yard line. So Jaden Reed will start. We'll take that one at the 10-yard line. And here come the Green Bay Packers. Here come the Green Bay Packers to put some more points on the board. Way back inside their own 10-yard line. Inside their own 10-yard line. Nothing doing for the Las Vegas Raiders. So the first play of this drive for the Packers will be from a single back formation. We wait for the snap. Jordan Love takes the snap. He fakes the handoff. The Raiders do blitz. He does throw out to the right-hand side. And a stiff arm will gain over 10 yards. And a stiff arm from the Green Bay Packers, number 89, making a splash right there. A big first down from the other tight end. That wasn't Musgrave. That wasn't Degura. That was actually their third tight end right there. And I don't have his name on the list right now. But a solid play right there. A nasty stiff arm. That looked really good, actually. But Max Crosby was really trying to get in there. Nothing going for him. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10. We're at the 22-yard line. Motion in the backfield. There's the snap. There's a handoff. That's going to be a tackle for a loss. A big loss right there. And the Las Vegas Raiders, Max Crosby gets a tackle for a loss. Another one in the column for him. Taylor was the runner on that play. Max Crosby sniffed that out immediately. Immediately he got to where he needed to go. That was really fast getting off the snap and getting into the backfield of the Green Bay Packers. So a big stop right there for the Las Vegas Raiders. The Green Bay Packers are now facing a second down and 13 after the tackle for a loss. Shotgun formation, there's the snap. Jordan Love has time in the pocket, but he runs out. He has to dump it short. That goes forward for about 3 yards, and he will be tackled on that one. Looks like that was Degura on the catch. No, it wasn't. Taylor once again. Taylor making the catch there. And a third down coming up for the Green Bay Packers. The Raiders looking strong on this drive defensively. They've given up quite a bit on the ground. I don't know why they've abandoned the ground game right now. I think that they should keep feeding. I think they should absolutely keep feeding their running back. I think A.J. Dillon should get more carries. That's been working. That's been moving the chains. But here comes Jordan Love on 3rd and 11. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers out there. There's the snap. Jordan Love looks right. Pocket collapses. Sidearm throw. That was too low to wrap up. There was a wide receiver screen on the right-hand side, and that will bring up a 4th down. 4th down for the Green Bay Packers. You're welcome, Howard. You are very welcome, and I say you're the man, my friend. 4th and 11 coming up. Here comes the punt team. Packers got a first down on that one, so not a 3 and out, but a bad throw for Jordan Love. Inaccurate throw right there. It's been happening. He is literally the most inaccurate quarterback in football right now. There's the snap. Here's the punt all the way from inside their own 10-yard line. But that is a huge boot. And that one takes a bounce at about the 37-yard line, 38-yard line across midfield. And the Raiders will start from there. So the Las Vegas Raiders take the ball after that punt. And the Raiders will start their drive, ladies and gentlemen. Start their drive. Their first official drive in the second quarter. We started the second quarter with a punt from the Raiders to the Packers, and full circle, the Packers punt this right back to the Las Vegas Raiders. Okay, so we have not had any of these cards happen so far. We are playing a drinking game called The Last Leg. The last leg, y'all. So on the next fumble, it says to shotgun a drink. Don't know if we're going to do that, but we'll have some fun either way. On the next holding penalty, we're going to take a drink. Hasn't been called yet. Not a single holding in this game so far. On the next third down conversion, we take a drink. Keep me honest, guys, because I can't pay attention to all of this. On the next interception, says to take a shot, but we can take a drink. I don't know. We'll play that one by ear. We have plenty of booze to take shots. Don't know if I want to get hammered on a Monday night, but we're going to have some fun. And then, of course, on the next turnover, so whether that turnover is a fourth down turnover, a next interception, or a fumble, we're going to be doing some drinking today, guys. So let's have fun with this one. We are at a commercial break after the Green Bay Packers kicked that ball, punted it right back to the Las Vegas Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders will be taking over here from about the 37-yard line, if my eyes don't deceive me. The official ruling looks like it'll be from the 38. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the Las Vegas Raiders on the 38-yard line. And I should probably drink this drink a little faster since there is all Red Bull and just a splash of vodka in here. If I don't drink it now, I will not get to sleep tonight, so bottoms up. But there is booze in here, so I got to be careful. Okay, not the point. Anyways, let's talk about these players right now, y'all. Jordan Love today has completed 6 of 9 attempts, so he's 66% from the field, 67 if you round up, 52 yards through the air, only 4 fantasy football points. That's totally fine. The highest yards today through the air for the Green Bay Packers is actually Degura, believe that or not. So the tight end has 1 target, 1 reception, and 19 yards. And then on the other side of the ball for the Las Vegas Raiders, Mike Myers he's leading that squad in receptions right now. Mike Myers, 39 receiving yards for him. Not a whole lot going right now for Jimmy Garoppolo. He does have 55 yards, so 3 more than Jordan Love. But here he is right now to add more to that tally. A first down coming up, single back formation. He will hand that to Josh Jacobs. Ooh, who finds a hole, gets forward just shy of the first down. A 9-yard carry. A 2nd down and inches coming up right now. 2nd down and inches for Josh Jacobs and the Las Vegas Raiders. So a solid first down run right there. I honestly expected the Raiders to be jamming this ball down the throats of the Green Bay Packers all night on the ground. They're trying to make sure that Devontae Adams doesn't get his revenge game. But here comes a 2nd down and 1. There's a snap and a quarterback sneak, and Jimmy Garoppolo will go forward to about the 50. A first down for the Las Vegas Raiders as they get to midfield right now. And when you get to midfield, you are not across midfield, so the Las Vegas Raiders are on the Las Vegas Raiders' own 50-yard line. And when the Green Bay Packers get to their own 50-yard line, it will be the same thing. When you get to the other side, you start going the other way. So we are on the 50 right now. A first down coming up right here, single back formation. Packers showing blitz. Will they bring 5? They will. They're going to blitz right here. That's a handoff and a fake throw. Josh Jacobs trying to throw back to the quarterback. He stays on his feet. He goes forward, but he will not gain any yardage. An interesting play. Looks like they were trying to flea flicker here. Josh Jacobs didn't trust his own arm right there. He was going to throw that back. So this is how the play happened. They're showing the replay here. Packers did blitz on this one, but a toss to the right-hand side for Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs was going to throw it back to Jimmy G. The defense saw that happening, so the defense came in to cover Jimmy Garoppolo, and because of that, a good, smart call by number 8 by Josh Jacobs to not throw it back to Jimmy Garoppolo. He ended up taking the loss here. Here we go. Fakes the end around. Jimmy Garoppolo, pocket collapses. Garoppolo keeps the ball, runs forward, gains a couple yards, but will be dropped, and a big 3rd down. Stop right there. A stop on 2nd down. That'll bring up a 3rd for Jimmy Garoppolo, and the Green Bay Packers getting a stop right there. There you go. There you go, Packers. Let's go. Packers defense holding up. That will bring up a 3rd down and 11. The Las Vegas Raiders on their own 49-yard line. They need 11 yards to get a first down. What will the Raiders dial up? Interesting play calling right now coming from the Raiders, coming from Josh McDaniels. There we go on the snap in the single back formation. A throw underneath for a screen. That's going to go forward. That'll be just shy of a first down. That's going to bring up a 4th down right there. No conversion on 3rd, but a big, tough decision right now for Josh McDaniels. Will Josh Will Josh McDaniels go for it here on 4th down? It's a 4th and 1. We're still in the first half of this game. They will get the ball after halftime, so I think they might actually go for it. Here comes a 4th down for the Las Vegas Raiders. What you got here, brother? Shotgun formation. This should be a quarterback sneak. Jimmy Garoppolo will hang on to it. He will sneak forward, and a 1st down for the Las Vegas Raiders. Uh-oh. I hear whistles prior to the snap. Timeout was taken. Okay, so they're trying to see where that ball was marked. I think the Raiders might have taken a second timeout right here to I don't know if that's a challenge. I didn't see a flag come out. But he's trying to see if they spotted the ball correctly on that run. Looks like it was Amir Abdullah. And as he goes down, the shoulder goes down. They needed to get – that's short. That was Amir Abdullah who got that. He was on a body, but his elbow touched just shy. I don't know if this challenge is going to hold. I think it's going to be short either way. I don't know if there's enough to overturn it, but a challenge, an official challenge right now. They're going to bring out the chains on this one, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, here we go. Challenge right now. Short of the line to gain is the ruling on the field. The elbow did touch the ground. But I don't think the ball had broken the plane, so right now we're waiting to see what the officials have to say. Wow! So that is going to be a 3rd down conversion. Josh McDaniels challenging there and winning the challenge. So 3rd down conversion. Everybody drink. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Next card on deck. The next incomplete pass. This will be a short-lived card. The next incomplete pass. We got to take a drink, y'all. Here we go. The score, Green Bay Packers 3. Las Vegas Raiders have 0 still, but they are across midfield, and they are marching forward. We're at the 40-yard line, a 1st and 10 coming up right here. Motion in the backfield, fakes the end around, hands that off to Josh Jacobs, who stays on his feet, finds a hole, and gains about 5 yards on that one. A 5-yard run for Josh Jacobs right up the gut. Bringing up 2nd down and 5, ladies and gentlemen. A 2nd down coming up for Josh Jacobs. 2nd down and 5, 9.5 minutes remaining in the 2nd quarter of this game. So 9.5 left before we get to halftime tonight. Josh Jacobs has not been super effective on the ground. 6 rushes for 13 yards. We've seen him do much better. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. He looks right, doesn't like it, looks left, throws underneath. Josh Jacobs trying to make people miss. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. That'll bring up a 3rd down. 3rd down and 5 coming up for the Las Vegas Raiders. Hey guys, if this is your first time checking out this channel, my name is Mario Manuel. Please consider liking and subscribing to this channel. It would make my day. I'm looking to get to 5,000 subscribers, and when we do that, we will do a giveaway. Last night we did a giveaway. We were giving out some swag. You can check out the stuff that I'm giving away in the description below. Be sure to check out those links. Here we go. 3rd down and 5. Jimmy Garoppolo from the 40-yard line across midfield. Shotgun formation, takes the snap. He looks left, pocket holds. He looks right, he throws. He connects. Jacoby Myers with a 1st down catch and a 1st down for the Las Vegas Raiders down at about the 25-yard line. A big, crucial 1st down catch right there. A completed pass, not an incomplete pass. So, a 1st down on that play right there. He looked through his options. Jimmy Garoppolo was in the pocket. He looked left. He saw 1, 2, 3 options. You literally watched his eyes go from player to player, and then he finds Jacoby Myers on the right side, still running his route, hits him there. Here's Jacoby Myers motioning in the backfield. We're in a shotgun from the 25. There's the snap. Looked like an offsides, or it could have been a false start. Either offsides, neutral zone infraction. I didn't see if he hit him. That could have been encroaching. Encroachment. Let's see what they call. Did he make contact before the ball snapped? Neutral zone infraction. Defense number 97. So Clark made the mistake on that. That's going to push them back. A neutral zone infraction will push them back, ladies and gentlemen. And that is going to be a penalty right there. Not a holding penalty, so no drink just yet. I like this game so far. But That'll push them back 5 yards. A 1st and 5 coming up from the red zone. Las Vegas Raiders on the 20-yard line right now, y'all. On the 20-yard line. There it is out of the shotgun formation. A handoff to the running back. Josh Jacobs goes forward. He will gain 2 yards on that. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 2. Looks like they'll be generous and give him 3 yards on that play. So a 2nd down and 2 coming up for the Las Vegas Raiders on the 17-yard line. We are inside the red zone. The Las Vegas Raiders holding a drive together. They look pretty good right now. Green Bay Packers defense not as stout as they were to start this game. But this game is far from over, y'all. We are just at about halfway in this quarter. Single back formation, takes the snap, hands that to Jacobs. Jacobs tries to find a hole. He spins, gains 1 more yard. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 1. 3rd down and 1 on the 16-yard line. Not the toughest run right there. King James, I'm talking about the NFL this year. So which King James? King James. Talking about James Kenyon? Are we talking about LeBron? Both of you guys, kings in my book, man. Okay, here we go. This drive, ladies and gentlemen, 10 plays. 10 plays, 46 yards, 6.5 minutes off the clock. Single back formation. The Packers show blitz. They will blitz. Fakes the handoff. An end around there. Jakobi Meyers going forward. He'll be stopped. Jakobi Meyers unable to convert right there. So that'll bring up a 4th down for the Green Bay Packers. Rasul Douglas making the stop for the Packers. Bringing down Jakobi Meyers right there. Now, they should definitely go for it right here. They are inside the red zone on the 16-yard line. 4th down and 1. Jimmy Garoppolo has already converted 2 quarterback sneaks on this same drive. Are we going to have a turnover on downs, or are we going to get a 1st down? Need to get to the 15-yard line. Jimmy Garoppolo is under center. Motion in the backfield. There's a snap and a handoff on an end around. That is good for a 1st down all the way up to about the 13. 1st down for the Las Vegas Raiders. And here we go. Another 1st down. Another 1st down for the Las Vegas Raiders. And number 3 gaining 3. Looked like that was Carter on the left-hand side who found the edge. A good run from Carter there. 5 different rushers already for the Raiders. Here we go in an I formation. Takes the snap, hands that off. That's Josh Jacobs who goes forward. He will get a hand in his face mask, but no pull. So no flag. 2nd down. 2nd down coming up. 2nd down and 6. Inside of the 10-yard line are the Las Vegas Raiders. We are at the 9-yard line. Las Vegas Raiders knocking on the door, looking like they're trying to score here. Obviously, that's the name of the game. Josh Jacobs only averaging 2.3 today. I wonder if, well, here he goes. He lines up in the wide receiver spot now. So, empty backfield. There's the snap. Jimmy G looks left. He throws left. He connects. That is going to be Jakobi Meyers with a touchdown. A touchdown for the Las Vegas Raiders. And they put 6 on the board. Jakobi Meyers with a 9-yard touchdown reception. So, this must be very bittersweet for you, Christina, considering you are starting Jakobi Meyers this week in your fantasy lineup. But it was against your Green Bay Packers, so that has to hurt on a different kind of level. I know I had to deal with that yesterday. I played the San Francisco 49ers defense against my Dallas Cowboys, and even though I won the week because of it, I lost a piece of my soul when the Cowboys got smoked yesterday. There's the snap. There's the kick. The kick is up. The kick is good. And the Las Vegas Raiders now have 7 on the board, and they are ahead, the home team, with their first lead of the game as we approach the 4-minute mark in the second quarter. Jakobi Meyers with a touchdown right up the middle. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys are absolutely awesome. We've still got a few minutes before halftime, so thank you for watching this channel. You are watching Football Nation. My name is Mario Manuel, and if you like what you guys are seeing, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me. Please, my goal My dream is to one day be able to quit my day job and bring content like this to you, the viewers. And chances are you guys are probably watching this live stream because you can't catch the game in your area, and $400 for YouTube TV is just ridiculous. So if you find any kind of value in the content that I'm giving you, hit that like button and subscribe to this channel, because I am here week in and week out to bring you guys every snap, every play, and every down. And without support from viewers like you, this channel would not be possible. So smash that like button and follow me on my journey as I drive towards the new goal of 5,000 subscribers, y'all. You guys, obviously, if you're watching this right now, you have great taste since you're still here with me and Football Nation. So help keep this drive alive by sharing this content with your friends and checking out some of my other videos that I've got on this channel, Football Nation. As always, my name is Mario Manuel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Okay, a few minutes left to go before we get to halftime right now. I've got a few seconds. I wanted to bring you guys just one more video before we do get to that half. Let's go ahead and pull that one up because I showed something earlier for the Green Bay Packers, but I didn't show any love for the Raiders. So let's go ahead and give you guys a quick little clip here for the Las Vegas Raiders. It shouldn't come as a surprise, but Raiders Nation has been known to be a pretty chaotic fan base. Raiders fans are known all around the world as some of the rowdiest and most extreme fans in all of sports. The nation calls it passion and devotion, others call it intimidating and scary. Whatever you want to call them, their 2.1 million followers on Instagram means the Las Vegas Raiders are the 8th most popular NFL team on the social media platform. This Raiders team, can you believe that the Las Vegas Raiders are actually a top 10 most followed team on Instagram? That is a true fact, y'all. Las Vegas Raiders are a top 10 most followed team on Instagram. I was really excited to cover this game here tonight because both of these teams are inside of the top 10 most followed teams on Instagram, and that always bodes well for viewership, and obviously viewership is very important to a young and budding channel like mine. But here we go. 4th down conversion 3 times by the Raiders on that drive. Packers gotta get a stop on those 4th downs. I mean, you can't just not get a stop on those 4th downs. That's gonna be a problem. Anyways, here we go. So that's gonna be a touchback. That's gonna be a touchback, and the Green Bay Packers will start this drive. Green Bay Packers are going to start this drive from their own 25 on the touchback. Okay. Just made the adjustment underneath, guys. Got those letters out of the way. These are all of the leaders so far for this week in fantasy football. Keep an eye on those. Here we go. Shotgun formation on 1st and 10 from the 25. Jordan Love takes the snap. He does hand that off. He fakes the handoff, and he throws it straight to the defense. And here comes the defense back with it. Jordan Love threw that straight into the hands of the defense. It did not even look like he was trying to find one of his own players. Just a terrible mental collapse. They ran an option right there. They ran an option. That is the next turnover, guys. The next turnover and the next interception. You know what that means? That is a shot. The next turnover and the next interception. That is a shot and 2 drinks. I don't have shots here right now, but if you guys are going to play this game with me, I expect you to hold up your end of the deal. So, bottoms up, ladies and gentlemen. Green Bay Packers turning the ball over on that one. Green Bay Packers turning the ball over, giving that one right back to the Raiders. And here are the Raiders who just scored 7 in an I formation from their own 7-yard line. A handoff to Josh Jacobs, and he will lose a yard on there. So at least a stop for the Green Bay Packers. A loss of 1 on that one. So a 2nd down and goal coming up here. 2nd and goal. Man, they started in great field position. A rookie mistake from this quarterback that is just starting his career as a Green Bay Packers starter. His first Monday Night Football game, his first turnover on a Monday night. Shotgun formation. Here we go. from the 8-yard line. Jimmy Garoppolo takes the snap. He throws left. He connects with Josh Jacobs, who does make the catch, but will gain nothing on that. So here comes a 3rd down and 8. Green Bay Packers defense holding up right there. Nixon there to make the stop on the left-hand side. Going backwards right now are the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders going backwards right now, which is great if you're a Green Bay Packers fan. Packers, stupid young rookie mistake. The clock is continuing to tick as we approach the 2-minute warning. So here's a 3rd down and goal. A 3rd down and goal. Next incomplete pass, we got to take a drink. There's a snap, fakes the handoff. There's a throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass. So take a drink. 4th down, ladies and gentlemen. The Green Bay Packers will bring up a 4th down on this one. And a 4th and goal from the 8-yard line. Something tells me that the Raiders are going to come out with their kicking unit and try to put up some points here. Needed to make that stop right there, and it was made. Okay, so 4th down, field goal unit coming out right here. A 26-yard field goal attempt from Carlson. His first field goal of the day. There's the hold. The hold is good, and that is going to be up straight through the middle, and 3 more points on the board. So now the away team, the Green Bay Packers, trail. They are only looking at 3 points right now throughout the first half of this game, and the Las Vegas Raiders have 10. So Raiders 10, Green Bay Packers 3 after a huge miscalculation by Jordan Love. Jordan Love, huge miscalculation, big mistake, gave the ball right back to the Raiders. Here are some of the other players so far for Week 5. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last game of Week 5. The last game of Week 5, and we've got a showdown in Las Vegas between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Green Bay Packers. These two teams they've only played 8 times in the past. These two teams have only ever played 8 times throughout the history of both of these franchises. That's since 1990. Sorry, excuse me, not ever, but since 1990, the Green Bay Packers and the Las Vegas Raiders have crossed paths 8 times. And every time, believe this or not, every single time that these two teams have played, the Green Bay Packers have actually won. The Green Bay Packers have won every time, and they are a perfect 8-0 against the Raiders over the past 33 years. But tonight, the Raiders are determined to put an end to this losing streak against the green and gold. A win tonight would not only end the losing streak against the Green Bay Packers, it would also fix their 3-game losing streak that they're currently in 2023. They have lost their last 3 games since opening week. This Monday night showdown, the Packers are on the road. They are also hoping to bounce back from a disappointing loss to their divisional rivals last week in the Detroit Lions. In that game, the Packers struggled offensively. It was pretty obvious. Jordan Love threw 2 picks in that game. He's already got 1 tonight. I mean, the team last week barely put up 230 yards of total offense. Luckily for the Packers, they're playing against the Raiders defense. This Raiders defense is looking better than advertised coming into this game. I'm surprised that the Raiders are looking as good defensively as they are. Jordan Love, another big mistake. When you watch the replay here, which probably 5 minutes after this stream is over, NFL Network will already release what the highlights were for this game. But watch that play from Jordan Love. There was nobody in the area. He threw that straight at a black shirt, at a black jersey. Terrible, terrible, terrible play from Jordan Love. Maybe he can make up for it, but here he is right now. We're about to get the kickoff here, ladies and gentlemen. The Las Vegas Raiders have to give this ball back to the Green Bay Packers after the 3-point score. They haven't showed the kickoff yet. We're still in a commercial break. So here we go. Waiting for the kickoff are the Green Bay Packers. Here is the kick as it goes up, up, and away. And that will not be returned. Another touchback. Green Bay Packers will start this drive with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left from their own 25-yard line. So far, Jordan Love, 6 completions, 6 completions on 10 passing attempts, only 52 yards. He does have 26 yards on the ground, so maybe he should think about doing that a little more. But we are in the huddle. We're waiting. After the halftime, the Raiders will be receiving the ball for the second half kickoff. Here we go. 2.5 left in this first half. Single back formation. There's a snap. There's a handoff, and he will be stopped immediately. A.J. Dillon doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll be a loss of 1, and Max Crosby fired up. Max Crosby on defense right there, fired up as he got to A.J. Dillon immediately and brought him down for a tackle for a loss. He led the NFL last year in tackles for losses, and here he is again with his 3rd one of the day. So we've got another incomplete pass, take a drink, a fumble, take a drink. We got to get rid of the last one. Here we go. This pulls up. The next made extra point. We'll take a drink. We are at the 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. 2-minute warning, so let's get to the chat box. Let's see what's going on with you guys and see how you guys are doing today. Let's pop this out. Come on. Where's my chat box? Looks like I have no control over my chat box. Where we at? Where we at here? How does this work? Oh my goodness, I can't get my chat box. There we go. Pop it out. See what's up with you guys. We'll turn this on as well so everybody else can join in on the conversation and see exactly what we're talking about. Maybe we won't. Maybe this is just too much for me to handle right now. So, let's see if this works. Probably a huge mistake to even be trying this right now. I hate making adjustments while I'm live, but I appreciate you guys being here and hanging out with me. So, let's try this one. See if it pops up. Yes, no, maybe so. And my system doesn't like it. So I'll just read them out here for you guys. Oh, here we go. Cool. Tight. You didn't hear what Bill Belichick said about Nick Saban? Asking Bill Belichick, is there a coach you wouldn't want to play against? No, with the exception of him. He doesn't like to lose. I don't think any coach likes to lose. James and Howard keeping the conversation alive. Howard says, hey, Mario, hey, buddy, you going to call the Thursday night game, Chiefs versus Broncos? You bet your bottom dollar I am, sir. Thursday night football, Sunday night football, Sunday afternoon football, and Monday night football. Thursdays, Sundays, and Mondays for 18 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. That is my service level agreement to you. Unless there is some kind of godly intervention where I cannot cover these games, I will bring those games to you each and every time, y'all. So I appreciate you guys keeping the conversation alive. Looks like James Kenyon is a Bama fan. He's been a Bama fan since Bear Bryant. That's cool. All right, look at you, bro. Okay, cool. Man, you guys are going way, way back right now. Going way, way back. I appreciate y'all keeping this conversation alive, guys. Okay, so 2-minute warning is coming to an end, ladies and gentlemen. 2-minute warning coming up to an end. Once again, I'm going to scroll the top 8 fantasy football players for Week 15. Nobody in this game yet has come close to breaking these numbers. Jakobi Meyers does have a touchdown on the day, the only touchdown in this game coming from Jakobi Meyers. So here's Jordan Love from the 25-yard line, a 2nd down and 11 from the 24. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Jordan Love looks left. Pocket holds. He has time. He has to scramble right. He still has the ball. He throws short underneath. That will be an incomplete pass. And a 3rd down and 11 coming up. Next incomplete pass. Take a drink. Wow, this game happens quick. It comes fast, y'all. Okay, the next time that the quarterback throws it away, we got to take a drink. In this game so far, the next extra point, and then the next field goal. So now we've got kicking prompts. So let's go. 3rd down and 11. Empty backfield. Jordan Love takes the snap. Pocket starts to crumble. He throws. He connects with someone there who stays on his feet, but not good enough for the 1st down. That was Luke Musgrave. At least it was a completed pass from Jordan Love. Jordan Love struggling to complete passes, but a 3-and-out for the Green Bay Packers. They took no time off that clock. Not the best coaching there, because now the Raiders are going to have a minute and a half, and they got a challenge that went the correct way, so they still have 2 timeouts as well. Raiders still have 2 timeouts. Raiders will be getting this one back. 4th and 7. The punt unit for the Green Bay Packers is on the field right now. There's the snap. There's the hold. There's the punt. Oh, that would have been a roughing there. The kicker did go down. That is going to take a bounce. That is going to be fielded inside the 20 and brought back to about the 24. A stop right there. A stop right there for the Green Bay Packers with a minute and a half, a little over a minute and a half left in this half. First half coming to an end, ladies and gentlemen. The first half of football. Looks like we're inside of a minute. So 55 seconds left to go. That first half of Monday Night Football is coming to an end. The first half of Monday Night Football coming to an end, y'all. Green Bay Packers trail the Las Vegas Raiders by 1 possession. The score, Raiders 10, Green Bay Packers 3. Raiders 10, Green Bay Packers have 3. So, Jordan Love in this game, 7 of 12, only 56 yards. He has an interception, not looking great. Jimmy Garoppolo, on the other hand, Jimmy G, 9 of 11 today, 85 yards and a touchdown. No mistakes from his side. Josh Jacobs on the ground, 9 rushing attempts, 24 yards. The Las Vegas Raiders look like the better team at the moment, but only slightly, despite what you see on the scoreboard, only slightly. Total yards of offense for the Raiders, 114. Total yards of offense for the Green Bay Packers, 102. Neither of the two sides are looking very impressive. Right now, they're both on pace to barely cross the 200-yard threshold. That is what it is. Those are the numbers. When we get back, y'all, the Las Vegas Raiders will have their final drive of the half, most likely. Final drive of the half of the first half. We're looking at a 1st down and 10. The Las Vegas Raiders will be on the 24-yard line as they try to get up to midfield and try to get at least 3 more points on the board. Right now, the main target for Jimmy G is Jacoby Myers. Jacoby Myers has been targeted 3 times. He has 2 receptions. Davante Adams only targeted once, only has 1 catch, 12 yards. They're doing a great job of containing Davante Adams. Joe Buck, Troy Aikman, the commentators for this game right now. Of course, you look at their watches, and their watches cost more than this house. Ridiculous. Anyways, not the point here. So 55 seconds left to go in the first half of this Monday Night Football game, ladies and gentlemen. 55 seconds left to go. And this will be probably the final drive of the first half of Monday night. So, single back formation, 2 wide receivers left, 2 wide receivers right. There's a snap and an end around. That's going to be a handoff to number 3. Taylor will go down. I'm sorry, that's Carter, and he's going to lose a yard. So a 2nd down and 11, a big stop for the Green Bay Packers. That will stop the clock. He did go out of bounds. 44 seconds left to go after the out-of-bounds play right there for the Raiders. Raiders have the ball right now, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd down and 10, 11, maybe a 10 and a half, something like that. So a timeout called quickly by the Green Bay Packers. Maybe the Packers want to take another shot at it. The rest of the team right now, only 8 receptions, 73 yards, 1 touchdown. Davante Adams, 1 reception, 12 yards. This whole game has kind of been a little bit underwhelming. I want someone, it doesn't matter which side, I want someone to blow the doors open on this game. Maybe we'll see a big shot here before this half is over. So now both teams have 2 timeouts. After that timeout, ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Garoppolo standing in the backfield in a shotgun formation. To his right is Josh Jacobs. 47 seconds left. There's the snap. He looks right. He looks left. He gets pressured. He throws. That will be an incomplete pass to Hunter Renfrow, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and 10. The incomplete pass will stop the clock. 42 seconds left, and the Green Bay Packers might get a chance to get another drive off. The quarterback did not throw it away. It wasn't a fumble. It wasn't a holding. No extra point. No field goal. So no drinks. Okay. They're showing Davante Adams right now. Maybe they're alluding or foreshadowing that Davante Adams is going to get a catch here. Here we go. 3rd down and 10. Jimmy Garoppolo waiting for the snap. We are at the 24-yard line. He takes it out of the shotgun. He's got time in the pocket. Pocket starts to collapse. He steps up. He throws forward. He makes a connection. And that is going to be a big first down for Jakobi Meyers and a first down for the Las Vegas Raiders. 1st and 10 coming up. A big catch for Jakobi Meyers right up the gut. A fastball and a strike pitched by Jimmy Garoppolo. Let's watch this one more time. Did Meyers make the catch? He for sure did. He got both his hands underneath that and protected the football. A very athletic catch from Jakobi Meyers. Wow. Both of his hands underneath the football. A great catch from number 16. Jakobi Meyers making it look routine. That's got to be a really, really tough catch, but he got it. So, 1st down. Let's see where that'll bring them up to. He took all the time that he needed. So that's still going to be shy of midfield. That'll bring him up to about the 43-yard line, which means they probably need about 15, maybe 20 more yards. I'd say about 20 more yards before they can kick a field goal or get into field goal range. But here comes a 1st and 10. 35 seconds left. 1 timeout left for the Raiders. Shotgun formation. Jimmy G takes the snap. He has time in the pocket. Once again, up the middle. Straight back to Jakobi Meyers once again as he gets picked up off the ground. But another first down for Jakobi Meyers as he hangs on to the football. Another 1st and 10. And we've got someone who's hopping on 1 foot right now. Looks like Savage is going to have to come out of the game. Uh-oh. Green Bay Packers might have just lost Darnell Savage. He can't put weight on that left foot. Uh-oh. You don't want to lose your free safety against a team that's got Davante Adams. I don't know if he got his foot stepped on or if he got his ankle rolled up or something. Whatever it was, Darnell Savage has hopped out right now, and this might be an injury timeout thanks to that. So we are looking at the sky cam. I almost called it a blimp. Definitely not a blimp anymore. Here we go. 1st and 10, empty backfield. There's the snap across midfield. Jimmy G throws quickly. That's underneath to Hunter Renfrow. And here we go. Hurry up offense from the 35-yard line. 19 seconds left to go. Jimmy Garoppolo takes it and spikes it. So that'll bring up a 2nd down, and that will stop the clock with 15 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. Good coaching right now and a pretty strong drive put together by the home team. The home team finding ways to move the football and convert 1st downs, 3rd downs, a bunch of them right now. So Hunter Renfrow made the catch right there, a good catch from number 13. And here comes a 3rd down and 3. We are at the 40-yard line, a shotgun formation. And a timeout called on this one. A defensive timeout, even though the clock was stopped. So it looks like they want to talk about it. It looks like the Green Bay Packers want to have a quick conversation. They don't want to give up any points because they will not get the ball to start the next half. Defensive coordinator for the Green Bay Packers is Joe Barry. He has 22 seasons of coaching experience, of NFL coaching experience, not just regular coaching experience. So Joe Barry, the defensive coordinator for the Green Bay Packers, has 22 years of coaching experience, and right now his squad is trying to hold back Jimmy Garoppolo, who takes the snap quickly, backs up, throws a rainbow, incomplete pass. That'll be a 4th down, and that was a throwaway. It said next time they throw it away, you got to take a drink. So, this is the card right here. Next time the quarterback throws it away, take a drink. Okay, so we're taking a drink. Cheers. And here comes the leg of Carlson. Let's see if he's got a leg big enough here. This is over 50 yards, his first 50-yard field goal attempt of the season. It's good for 53. Let's see if it goes up and if it goes in. Another timeout as they try to ice the kicker. Green Bay Packers take a timeout. We're going to drink for the last one. So, just shy of halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Just shy of halftime. And I'm going to have to make some audio adjustments because it looks like my audio once again has fallen behind. Maybe not. It might be close, but I don't like it even if it's slightly off. So, all right, here we go. 53-yard field goal attempt. This is actually going to be another drink right here if he makes this one. A 53-yard field goal attempt. There's the snap. There's the hold. There's the kick. The kick is up. The kick will be pushed out left. That will be no good. And the Green Bay Packers will go into the locker room with a one-possession deficit, which is okay because that is surmountable. It is not the nail in the coffin and is also not a two-possession game, so the Green Bay Packers will be very happy about that. That was technically blocked. They got their finger to it, and that pushed it out to the left. So they should be credited with a block right there. They got their finger to it. That's definitely a ring finger. His right ring finger caught the football and was just enough to push that one out left. So after the missed field goal, there's technically 7 seconds left, and the Green Bay Packers are taking over here. Shotgun formation. Let's see what they do with 7 seconds. There's the snap. He has time in the pocket. He's already out of time. 4 seconds left on the play clock. You got to throw a Hail Mary, brother, or at least run out of bounds. He should have ran out sooner. That will take them into the locker room. He was saying that they had 1 second left, but he wasn't paying attention to the clock. Does not matter. So here we go. We are going into halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Halftime. We will be here right now for this one. So before I step away, I will take a quick halftime break. But before I do that, let's talk about what has happened in this game so far. So not a whole lot of offense from either side. Right now, the home team is leading in both points and total offensive yards. The Las Vegas Raiders, 155 total yards of offense, 106 of those going through the air, only 49 of those on the ground. On the other side, I don't know why they abandoned the run game because it looked like A.J. Dillon was doing pretty well to start this game on the ground. He kept moving the chains. He was averaging over 4 yards per carry. And all of a sudden they abandoned that because Jordan Love wanted to show off. And Jordan Love has not been performing well. Only 56 yards through the air for Jordan Love and all of those great wide receivers. Well, the young wide receivers, but young and talented. Also 56 yards on the ground for the Green Bay Packers through A.J. Dillon. Jordan Love has also rushed the ball for 26 yards, so that is a big part of that column. But on the ground, Jordan Love, 2 rushing attempts, 36 yards. He needs to continue to do that instead of throwing the ball because he is not looking good through the air. 7 of 12 through the air, 56 yards, 1 interception, only 3 fantasy points. He's lucky that the interception did not get brought back for a full 6 points from the Las Vegas Raiders. So in the first half of this game, y'all, the Las Vegas Raiders have converted 11 first downs. The Green Bay Packers have converted 8 first downs. And third down conversions, which was one of our drinking prompts for the game that we're playing. Third down conversions, only 1 of 5 for the Green Bay Packers. So the Packers need to figure out how to move the ball on third down because they are 20% on third downs. Not much better for the Las Vegas Raiders, but they have converted 3 of 8, so they're just above 25%, they're above 30% right now in third down conversions. That's a significant number. That's a big difference. Right now, the Las Vegas Raiders have also converted fourth downs, or 1 fourth down they've converted with a few quarterback sneaks right there. So we are at halftime. It'll be a few minutes before we get back to the action, ladies and gentlemen. Give me 1 second. I've got family and guests in the house. I'm going to do a quick round really quick. I will be back in just a moment. I hope you guys stay with me. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. In sports news, Tom Brady lost $30 million in the FTX collapse after accepting stock in an endorsement deal. That's gotta hurt more than getting slapped in the face by Victor Wembanyama's security guard. But Tom Brady isn't the only NFL superstar to gamble and lose this year. Super Bowl 31 winner and drunk guy being cut off by the Chili's bartender, Brett Favre, made headlines this week by saying that he won't hide behind the Fifth Amendment. Last month, Brett Favre was investigated by the FBI for embezzling millions of dollars in funds from TANF, the Temporary Assistance for Needy Families program. This federal program gives grant funding to help low-income families with children, and that scumbag pocketed all of the money for his own personal gain. And against his lawyer's advice, Favre still plans to testify in federal court. I don't know if he suffered one too many concussions or if that drink that he had at the beginning of the segment was roofied, but there is one thing that I do know. If anyone deserves to get slapped in the face by Wemby's security guard, it's this guy. Which team has the most losses since the year 2000?
Oh boy.
Damn.
The Washington.
No, the Redskins.
The Orioles. That's I was talking NFL, you said?
Ready? Telling you, bro. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Nah, man, they were cool. All right, here's the bomb. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Are you okay? Oh my gosh. Nah, it's fine, man. Apparently she's cool. Yeah, that ambulance took a long time to show up though. 100 yards right here, baby. Here we go. Oh my God. All right, y'all, here we go. We are back to the action right now. Well, I guess I cannot say that we are back to the action currently. We are still in halftime. Take a look at the bottom of the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, for the first time, Jamar Chase has been wide receiver 1 of the week. He put up 52 fantasy points in full PPR. DJ Moore had 49 points, so if they had both of those guys playing right now, you probably got smoked this week. Justin Fields came in 3rd place. Travis Etienne, the running back, came in 4th place with 35 fantasy points. Brock Purdy had himself a great game against the Dallas Cowboys. Brock Purdy put up 34 points. Jared Goff also had a really clean game this week. 33 points from Jared Goff. And, of course, Zach Moss. I benched Zach Moss for Jonathan Taylor this week. That was a huge mistake on my part. Zach Moss went ham slam bananas with 33 fantasy points. And, of course, you got to keep him in the top 10. He's been in the top 10 like every single week so far. Tyreek Hill putting up more than 30 points once again this season. Those are your top 8 fantasy football producers. Let's go ahead and give you the rest of the top 15 here. Josh Allen having himself a pretty good game, 31 fantasy points. Jalen Hurts putting up 29. Joe Burrow, so a slew of quarterbacks right here. Kind of what you expect. Weirdly enough, Sam Howell, even though they lost, still put up 28 fantasy football points. And number 12 right here is going to end up being Desmond Ridder. So here basically come all of the quarterbacks behind the elite ones that you weren't really expecting. So another big week. We had some starters come back that we had not seen all season long. Breece Hall inside of the top 15 this week. Breece Hall putting up 27 fantasy points on the ground for the New York Jets. They finally got another W here against the Broncos last week. The Broncos will be playing the number 1 team in their division right now. Broncos going up against the Kansas City Chiefs. George Kittle had himself a day yesterday, obviously thanks to Brock Purdy, but he caught 3 touchdowns last night against my Dallas Cowboys, which absolutely sucked and broke my heart. And weirdly enough, Adam Thielen from the Carolina Panthers having himself a very good season so far. Thank you. Adam Thielen coming up with a very good season so far, putting together a very good season. He put up 27 points as well. So here we go, y'all. We are still in halftime. So for the Green Bay Packers, let's talk about the schedule. This schedule looks like it might lighten up just a little bit for you guys. You get a bye week next week. So finally, the Green Bay Packers get to have a week off. That should be good for Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones should be able to come back after that bye week. And then week 7, October 22nd, You are playing the Denver Broncos. That should be a win for the Packers. And if the Packers cannot beat the Broncos, that will raise a lot of question marks. A lot of questions if the Packers cannot beat the Denver Broncos in Week 7. But before we get there, the Packers have to beat the Las Vegas Raiders tonight. They still have 30 minutes of football, 30 minutes of regular game time in order to pull out a W against the Las Vegas Raiders. So if they can beat the Raiders today, or if they lose to the Raiders today, it doesn't matter. They will have a bye week next week, so no Packers football in Week 6. Week 7, play against the Broncos. Week 8 against the Minnesota Vikings. Week 9, you play the LA Rams. And then Week 10, the Pittsburgh Steelers. If you are a Las Vegas Raiders fan, your schedule is as follows. You do not have a bye week until Week 13. But today you're playing up against the Green Bay Packers. Got to get a win right here to stop your 3-game losing streak. The New England Patriots is on tap next week for the Las Vegas Raiders. After that, Raiders fans, you will be watching the Raiders go up against the Bears in Chicago, and then you will stay up north in the colder weather as you will visit Detroit to take on the Lions. The Lions are looking really good right now at a 4-0. Interested to see what, 4-1. Interested to see what the Detroit Lions are going to look like come Week 8. They might literally be 7-1. I guess Week 8 would only have them at 6-1. So if they win 2 more weeks, man, these weeks go by so fast. So Week 9, Raiders are going up against the Giants. Week 10 against the Jets. After that, you've got 2 really, really tough games with Miami and Kansas City, and then a bye week. So Raiders fans have it a little tougher than the Packers. Raiders are going to have a much tougher schedule than the Packers over the next few weeks. Josh McDaniels is going to have to figure out how to play against these elite teams, and Matt LaFleur is going to have to figure out how to coach a bunch of young, inexperienced players in his wide receiver core. This is literally the youngest wide receiver core and the most inexperienced wide receiver core in the NFL, and it does not help the fact that you've got a quarterback who's right now in his 7th career start. So it's Week 5. He started 2 games in previous seasons. He's been in the NFL. This is his 4th year in the NFL. So his career numbers are not great. Jordan Love coming into this year had 6 touchdowns and 6 interceptions over 2 games. So kind of good, right? Ish. Anyways, last week, Jordan Love completed 23 of 36 passing attempts. He did have 246 passing yards. He also had a touchdown through the air and a touchdown on the ground. Today, no touchdowns for the Green Bay Packers. Can the Green Bay Packers figure out their offense? On defense, they have made some pretty good stops. They have prevented the Las Vegas Raiders from getting points on the board. They actually blocked a field goal attempt. And, yeah, I mean, they're still down by 1 possession. So it is a 1-possession game when we get back from halftime. Halftime should be wrapping up here in just a second. Here we go. Monday Night Football, ladies and gentlemen. Monday night. I've got 8:48 p.m. here in San Antonio, Texas. Green Bay Packers, Las Vegas Raiders going head-to-head tonight. The Green Bay Packers, since the year 1990, have not ever lost to the Las Vegas Raiders. So, the other cool thing, I actually brought this up in a previous stream. This is the first time, this year was the first year that a player that wasn't named Brett Favre or Aaron Rodgers started for the Green Bay Packers in Week 1 since 1992. That's right. This is the first time that any Green Bay Packers starting quarterback got to start Week 1 that wasn't named Aaron Rodgers or Brett Favre since 1992, man. That's pretty crazy. So just keep that in mind. This is the new face of this franchise. Let's see if he can figure it out. Jordan Love, a young quarterback drafted back in 2020, the first-round pick. He was picked 26 overall by the Green Bay Packers in 2020, which really pissed off Aaron Rodgers. But the players are back out on the field, ladies and gentlemen. The Raiders will be taking over. They will start this drive with the ball. They will start this half with the ball. It is looking pretty hazy from the halftime show in that dome right now. Lots of smoke in the air, so we've got fog on the field. I wonder if that gives them home field advantage. They're showing Max Crosby right now. I did say that I was going to mention him a few times. I have mentioned him a few times. All right. Scott, welcome to the chat. Jordan Love is a bust. Oh, no. Give Jordan Love his time. There's the kick, ladies and gentlemen. It's only his 4th season, and he's just starting right now. That's exactly where I was at. So that kick goes into the end zone, a touchback, and the Las Vegas Raiders will start this drive from the 25-yard line. So Dak was a bad quarterback now, and don't talk about Dak Prescott, Howard. You're killing me, dude. He's definitely been struggling this season. You should bet on Houston, the Astros. Yes, the President Bush family still owns the Astros. I did not know that. James Kenyon says that they suck, and he says that that's debatable. Okay, here we go. Single back formation, fakes the handoff. Jimmy Garoppolo steps up, throws underneath. That's going to be good for about 5, 6, maybe 7 yards. On a first down, the first play of the drive, thrown out to the right side. Austin Hooper with the catch. He gains 7. Second down and 3 coming up for the Las Vegas Raiders. We are at the 32-yard line, working our way up to midfield. The Las Vegas Raiders have moved the ball, but have not been able to score inside the red zone against this Green Bay Packers defense that seems to be holding up where it matters the most. So here we go. Empty backfield, 5 wide, y'all. Empty backfield, 5 wide, second down and 3. He takes the snap. He looks right, doesn't like it. He looks left, throws up the middle. That's going to be a first down catch. Again, Jacoby Myers with another catch today. Jacoby Myers looking like the number 1 in this game right now. Now that might be by design. Obviously, coming into this game today, Devontae Adams had a questionable mark because he got hit last week, had a shoulder injury, and now he's into play. He only got 1 practice in, so I don't think they want to risk their number 1 wide receiver. But the Raiders marching right now, first down, 1st and 10 coming up right here. Tonight, Jacoby Myers already has 61 yards and a touchdown. Single back formation as Jacoby Myers comes to the right side of the formation. There's the snap and a handoff to Josh Jacobs. And again, Josh Jacobs will lose yardage, and Josh Jacobs going backwards over and over again. This offense is not very good at blocking. Howard Chen, I was in the Gulf War in the 90s under President Bush Sr. Hey guys, 3rd quarter just started. That is correct. This is the start of the 3rd quarter, y'all. 3rd quarter underway. So Josh Jacobs has been going backwards. That's got to be frustrating there. Here we go. Single back formation, fakes the handoff. Jimmy Garoppolo in trouble, has to throw it. He throws an interception. And here come the Green Bay Packers after picking that one off. And Jimmy G making his first mistake of the game. And the Green Bay Packers will take over on an interception to the left-hand side. So Green Bay Packers offense starting in great field position. A mistake from Jimmy Garoppolo. Coming into this game, he had 5 touchdowns and 6 picks. He got another touchdown in this game, but he also got another pick in this game, so that brings him up to 6 and 8 on the season so far. Jimmy Garoppolo with more interceptions than touchdowns. I mean, that honestly looked like a pretty good play, but anyways, there's a handoff on 1st and 10, and they are going to keep it on the ground, and that is going to be good for about 4, maybe 5 yards. And A.J. Dillon with a solid run up the left side around the left tackle. 2nd down for the Green Bay Packers. We are across midfield on a short field, and we have an injured Raider on the field right now. An injured Raider on the ground. So possibly an injury timeout by the officials being taken right now, an officials timeout. That looks like that's coming up, and it is. So we have a timeout right now, an officials timeout, not a timeout by either team, an injured player on the field. And that might bode well for the Green Bay Packers, although we never want to see players get injured. You never want to see someone go down. You never want to see someone go down holding their leg, especially with a knee injury. I'm still horrified by what happened to Nick Chubb. If you guys did not see that injury, if you look it up, watch with discretion. Viewer discretion is advised. His leg literally just folded the opposite way like that movie from the 90s with those aliens whose legs did that thing. I don't remember the name of that movie, but those of you who are old enough to remember, you know which movie I'm talking about. Okay, anyways. So, when we get back from this injury timeout, ladies and gentlemen, we are in an injury timeout. The officials took that one. It is going to be a 2nd down and 5. The Green Bay Packers have the ball. They are across midfield after an interception. So the Green Bay Packers have the ball, 2nd and 5 on the Las Vegas Raiders 32-yard line. 12 minutes and 39 seconds left to go in the third quarter. The Green Bay Packers still trail by 7, but they have a chance to at least come close to bring it to within 4 or bring it to a tied game. They might even be able to go up above if they convert this 3rd down. I'm sorry, if they do the 2-point conversion. So, Green Bay Packers 3. Las Vegas Raiders have 10. Thank you guys so much for watching this channel. My name is Mario Manuel. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. So, interesting so far. Christian Watson, very quiet. Romeo Doubs, very quiet. Jaden Reed, only person getting targeted right now. A.J. Dillon getting himself some carries. I was hoping that Romeo Doubs would pop off. I know that Christina needs someone to have a good day for her right now. It looks like Romeo Doubs is out on the field for her, and so is Jay Love, Jacoby Myers as well, and Josh Jacobs. The only person performing out of that category is Jacoby Myers, who's having a very good day, but not enough to give her the lead. She was trailing by 30, so let's see what happens here. Here we go, shotgun formation, 2nd down and 5, 32-yard line, motion in the backfield. There's the snap. Jordan Love looks right. He goes through his progression, doesn't like any of it. He keeps the ball, and he stays on his own legs, and he's going to run forward, and he's going to give himself up after gaining maybe 1 yard. A 3rd down coming up. 3rd down coming up for the Green Bay Packers. Looks like a 3rd and maybe 4. So a 3rd down and 4 coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Jordan Love in the first half of this game. Not looking so great. Only 56 yards. But here we go. 3rd and 5. Can the Packers get a 1st down? We're about to find out. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Throws it short underneath. He will stay. Nope. I apologize. I was going to say he's going to stay in bounds, but he will get pushed out of bounds, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Green Bay Packers looking at a 4th down and maybe 2 right here. 4th and 2, maybe 4th and 3. Are you 4th and 2? And it looks like LaFleur wants to go for it. This is an interesting call. I don't necessarily agree with this one. You are within field goal range. You could try to bring this to within less than 6, which means if you got the touchdown after this, you would take the lead. But the Packers going for it. Single back formation. The Raiders showing a blitz right now. There's a handoff, and that's going to be a really strong run and a 1st down for the Green Bay Packers on 4th down. A.J. Dillon pushing the pile, not caring about who is in his way. He was going to mow you down no matter what. So A.J. Dillon with a big 1st down run. Double teams on the inside right there. A solid run. A solid run from A.J. Dillon right up the gut. Okay, here we go. Single back formation. We're at the 26-yard line. Waiting for the snap is Jordan Love. He will hand that off to the running back who found some space once again. He'll be pushed forward and gain another 5 yards up to about the 20-yard line, looks like. A.J. Dillon bringing him up to the red zone. And a 2nd down and 5 looks like coming up for the Green Bay Packers. 2nd down and 5. Green Bay Packers marching right now. It's actually a 2nd down and 4 on the Raiders' 20-yard line. So we are on the red zone, not in the red zone. Here we go. Single back formation. Christian Watson going to the top. That means going over to the right side of the formation. Jordan Love under center. He takes the snap. Hands that off again. And there's going to be some movement. And he's going to go forward and get inside the 10. And that's going to be another big run right now. A.J. Dillon finally showing up to the party. Hello, my friend. Welcome. Welcome. Aaron Jones on the sideline likes what he sees. Patience. Patience right there from A.J. Dillon to get forward and get inside the 10-yard line. He has been so bad all season long. Finally, now that he is on the trading block, that's right, you heard that correctly, the Green Bay Packers are getting ready to trade away A.J. Dillon. He wants to perform well so that he gets the starting job wherever he goes. Here we go. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Another handoff to A.J. Dillon, who will go forward and gain another 5-piece. Maybe 4, actually. But it is now a 2nd down and goal. 2nd and goal. Green Bay Packers on the 5-yard line. Packers are on the 5. There's no need for Jordan Love to throw the ball. Just keep handing the ball off right now. A.J. Dillon on this drive, 5 carries, 29 yards. He's averaging almost 6 yards a carry. That will work. That will move the chains. Motion in the backfield, shotgun formation, 2nd and goal from the 5. There's the snap. Another handoff to Dillon. Dillon goes forward. He'll be down just inside. That looks like a touchdown. I think we got ourselves a touchdown. A.J. Dillon and the Green Bay Packers finally getting 6 points. A 5-yard touchdown run. So far, the best game of the season for A.J. Dillon for sure. That drive, 8 plays, 37 yards after the turnover, and A.J. Dillon getting every single yard of that drive. A.J. Dillon making it happen for his team out of the shotgun. A big run, a tough run, keeping the legs moving, and a touchdown for the Green Bay Packers. So, can they get the extra point? That's another one of these cards. The next extra point. No holding penalties in this game. Here's the extra. Here's the card, just so you can follow with me. Waiting for the snap. There it is. There's the hold. The hold is up. The kick is up. The kick is good. Tight. But we are all tied up, ladies and gentlemen. The Green Bay Packers have tied this game. So the score is 10-10 after that pick. And then a 37-yard drive for the Green Bay Packers. Every play on the ground. Every successful play on the ground right there. And there's no need for Jordan Love to throw the ball so long as A.J. Dillon performs like this. The best performance out of him so far this year. Just so we are all on the same page. On the ground right now, A.J. Dillon has 62 yards and a touchdown. That brings up his total to 12 fantasy points. The point leader for fantasy football in this game across both teams is still Jakobi Meyers. Jakobi Meyers has 17. Jordan Love only has 3. Nothing, I mean absolutely nothing out of Romeo Doubs. Nothing out of Christian Watson. Nothing out of Jaden Reed. Luke Musgrave has 13 yards. DeGora has 19 yards. So, Green Bay Packers through the air struggling against the Raiders. But if they keep this ball on the ground, there's a good chance that A.J. Dillon running it through the ground means that the Las Vegas Raiders are going to have to start playing some honest defense, which should open up the passing game downfield. But we are not there yet. We need much more yardage out of A.J. Dillon for the Las Vegas Raiders to give up their defensive stance deeper back there. But a quick commercial break. So, here we go. By the way, Mario, last time I asked if you think women are going to play in the NFL teams. It's just women players, not women versus men in NFL. Okay, totally new teams in the NFL. That's a tough one, Howard. I'm telling you, man, I thought about it. Watching this game like watching feces on dry pavement. Oh, no, Nisa. Yeah, that's it's finally turned around. Girl, it's opened up. This game is finally opened up. So the score is 10-10. Las Vegas Raiders just gave up 7 points. I don't know if you're a Packers fan or not, Nisa, but thank you for checking into the chat. Packers just got a touchdown, says Howard Chen. It's 10-10. Nisa, Thailand, she says James, or painting on a barn, watching paint dry on a barn. Chen, Mario, you're a little behind the TV show, buddy. I know, brother. I know how it goes. The only thing that makes it okay is Mario's calling it. Thanks, James. Appreciate that. So there's a couple things that are happening here right now. It's basically a 4 or 5 second delay between my software in OBS and the actual game. What I'm trying to get to is I need to upgrade my bandwidth. Even if I got as close as possible to the actual game happening, it would be just maybe like a half second behind. So there is a delay between my camera going through my router, going to the YouTube servers, going back to your router, and going back to your phone or your TV screen or whatever it is. This is the first returned kick of the game, and this is going to go up forward to about the 27-yard line. The first returned kickoff of this one, it does result in positive yardage. So a 1st and 10 from the 27, maybe the 28-yard line. Maybe you're getting a live feed just a little bit quicker. Here's the other thing. If you have DirecTV, right, so I just told you the breakdown between my camera to your phone, but there's still the delay between this going through Ethernet. So if you have DirecTV, yeah, you're probably ahead by a minute or two. Here's the snap. He looks left. He looks right. He has time. Jimmy Garoppolo will throw the ball, and that'll be an incomplete pass. That'll bring up a 2nd down. The intended receiver is Mike Meyer on the right-hand side, unable to come down with it. LC's life not early that mochi, not early that much. Howard Chen, I am the sports bar watching it live now, he says. Hey, man, no worries. As long as you guys keep supporting this channel, I promise that someday here soon, I'll be in line with what we're watching here, but I need to get this going. Here we go. A toss out to the left-hand side, and finally some positive yardage coming out of Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs good for about 4 or 5 on the left-hand side. Also, Howard Chen, much love to you. You are literally out there in a public setting watching the game, yet still watching this live stream. You and I have yet to meet. I've literally never met this man. So for you guys who are just checking in, I really appreciate you, Howard. I appreciate you being here, being live with me, even though I'm still behind what you're seeing on your screen. So much love to you. Here we go. Right now, we're waiting for the snap on 3rd down and 6 at the 32-yard line. Jimmy Garoppolo takes the snap, and immediately he's in trouble. Oh, my gosh, he gets lit up as he throws that ball, and he will get blown up. That'll bring up a 4th down, and Jimmy Garoppolo looks rocked. He's shaking his head. He was out last week with a concussion. I wonder if he's going to be back out on the field after that. They're going to show this highlight once again. Jimmy Garoppolo, as he runs out of time, takes a huge shot on his front head. He takes the hit from number 45, and as he goes down, his helmet just smashes the ground. The front side of his helmet, I wonder how bad that one is. Here's the snap and the punt. The Las Vegas Raiders punting this one back, and that will be returned from the 15. So here we go, 15. Oh, he runs backwards. Why did you run backwards? You should have just ran forwards trying to get extra yardage, but he lost 3 instead. BTW Grom, why is Jordan Love doing so bad? Man, I need him to clutch in fantasy. Haven't been able to watch the game. I appreciate you, brother. I know that is literally the reason why I started this channel. I had a fantasy team probably 4 or 5 years ago, and I wasn't able to watch the game because I didn't have cable at home. I had basically every single streaming service that's known to man, except for football, and I never had football. So that is part of the main reason why I started this channel in the first place, by the way, Grom. So I hope I said that the right way. So by the way, Grom, that is why I started this channel, was because I wanted to be able to bring content like this to other people. I watched some of the other channels and thought to myself, you know what, man? I can do better than some of those other guys. I can look sharper than some of those other guys. I can call these plays. I may not be, the funniest guy on camera or the funniest guy out there, but I'm pretty damn good at calling these plays as I see them, and that is what I'm trying to bring to you guys. So, okay, Mario, I see. It's cool. Cheers to you, Howard. I appreciate you, brother. So, that is the reason why I created this channel and why it is that I do what I do. The best Green Bay Packer was Reggie White. Oh, that's right, man. That's right. You did talk about that a few weeks ago. So, cheers to Reggie White. I think the greatest Packer of all time was probably Bart Starr, but that's before my time. Thank you, by the way, Grum. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are at a commercial break. Currently in a commercial break, the Las Vegas Raiders just punted the ball back to the Green Bay Packers, so we're all on the same page when we get back to the action here. When we get back to the action, the Green Bay Packers will be starting this drive from their own 18-yard line. A.J. Dillon so far has 14 rushing attempts, 62 yards, 1 touchdown. His longest run of the day went for 11 yards. He's probably going to break this one open here pretty soon. Jordan Love had a 26-yard run. He might as well keep running the ball himself. But we don't want to lose our franchise quarterback right now. I say we as if I'm a Green Bay Packer myself. Not a Green Bay Packer. Love my Dallas Cowboys. Not the point. Third quarter. 7 minutes and 15 seconds. Here we go. Single back formation. And there's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Jordan Love wheels out to his left. He's in trouble. He throws a deep, deep shot. That's going to be caught by Christian Watson. A big first down past the 40, the 30, the 20, the 15, the 10. A horse collar tackle at the very end of it. And that's inside the 10-yard line. Let's go, Green Bay. Oh, my goodness. A huge, huge play right there. Only reason that he did not score on that was because of a horse collar tackle. So that will put them on the 5-yard line unless they decline this one. Oh, my God. Wow. Huge, huge play right there. Actually, we're on the 3-yard line. Christian Watson with a massive play. I'm talking a massive play right there, y'all. Wow. So that play, biggest play of the game, a 77-yard play. And here's A.J. Dillon, shotgun formation, motion in the backfield. Jordan Love takes the snap, hands that off to A.J. Dillon, who runs forward, finds a wall of black jerseys, and gains nothing. So he'll actually lose 2 yards on that. A 2nd down and 5 after the 77-yard play. Hey, you can say whatever you want about the run after catch, but Jordan Love did connect with Christian Watson for about 30 yards downfield. Hit on the run. He hit him downfield. So, Degura to the right and A.J. Dillon to the left. We are in a T formation. There's a snap and a handoff to Dillon. Dillon goes forward. Dillon will get back to the 3-yard line. And we've got a 3rd down coming up. He'll be up to the 4. So, 3rd down, ladies and gentlemen. The Green Bay Packers on a 3rd down with 4 yards to go. The score is still 10-10. What's the dial up? What do you call? Let's go, Green Bay! Do you trust the running back, or do you trust Jordan Love, who's probably got a dick full of confidence right now? Yeah, I said it after that huge play. What is up? Shotgun formation from the 4-yard line. Takes the snap, wheels left, looks left, throws the ball at the end zone, and nothing doing there. There is a hat on the field, but not a flag, and a 4th down. Nothing doing. Bad play right there. Romeo Doubs was the intended receiver. He went out the back of the end zone, so could not come back to make the catch. And we're going to have a field goal attempt for the Green Bay Packers after such crazy momentum, cannot convert inside the red zone. 22-yard attempt. Here we go. 4th and goal, waiting for the snap. The hold is good. The kick is up. The kick is good. You can't miss from there. And so we've got a score. Green Bay Packers have finally retaken the lead. Let's see. Packers just settled for 3 points. 3 points. Yes. It is 13-10. As you type that, Howard Chen, I happened to say it just in that moment, so you echoed my responses here. Here we go. 3rd quarter, 5 minutes left to go. I need Jordan Love to get 12 more fantasy points. That could have been additional. Obviously, I don't know what your scoring. I don't know what your scoring is for touchdowns. Some leagues, a scoring touchdown, a passing touchdown is only 4 points, and you typically only get what, like 0.20 for every yard. So a fifth or a quarter of yardage is what typically most of them are. But in total PPR right now, it looks like you need Jordan Love to have, you say you need 12 more points, you need Jordan Love to get you 18 fantasy football points today in order for you to win your league. I hope you get it. Not only you, by the way, also Christina needs to get those same points out of Jordan Love. Love just lost a 3rd touchdown and settled for 3 points. That is true, Howard. That is absolutely true. That could have and should have been 6 points. So here come the Las Vegas Raiders. Jimmy Garoppolo threw an ugly interception. He's got 1 touchdown and 1 pick on tonight's game, 141 yards. Jimmy Garoppolo is 14 of 22, and he is playing a little better than Jordan Love. He's got 9 fantasy football points. 141 yards. Jordan Love only has 136. But Jordan Love also threw a pick with no touchdowns. I got 3 for that 77-yarder. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oof. So, but Love blew it on the 3-yard line. Yeah, you're right, Howard. You're absolutely right, man. So Jordan Love had a chance right there to be the hero for the team. Jordan Love was unable. Hey, it wasn't just Jordan Love because A.J. Dillon got 2 carries and he got stuffed twice. So he only had 1 play, 1 chance. Devontae Adams only has 1 catch today. Devontae Adams needs to be targeted if the Raiders are going to win this game. And I'm sure Devontae Adams would love to score in this revenge game. This is the first game that Devontae Adams is playing against the Green Bay Packers since he was traded to the Las Vegas Raiders from the Green Bay Packers last year. Didn't play the Packers at all last year. This year, only has 1 catch. His first game against this team only has 1 catch. So, will Devontae Adams show up today? Or will he be on the side of a milk carton? Have you seen me? Have you seen Devontae Adams? No, we have not. The kick goes to the back of the end zone. And this drive will start from the 25-yard line. So here comes Jimmy Garoppolo and the Las Vegas Raiders. We are in the black hole tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We are in Las Vegas. The Green Bay Packers, after that drive, have retaken the lead. Green Bay Packers have retaken the lead. They led in the first quarter, 3-0, and then the Raiders scored 10 on them. But here we go. Right now at 1st and 10, 5.5 left to go. 5 minutes and 15, excuse me. A snap and a handoff to Josh Jacobs, who goes right, makes a quick cut. Oh, Josh Jacobs breaks free. Josh Jacobs gets almost to the 50-yard line, and a big first down run to the right-hand side for Josh Jacobs. Breaks wide for 24 yards, and we're at the 49-yard line. A 24-yard first down run to start this drive. Josh Jacobs with the first big chunk play of the day for him. He needed that because he was struggling in fantasy purposes. That brings his total up to 7 points in full PPR. Here we go. Longest rush for Josh Jacobs this season. Single back formation. Another handoff to Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs pushes the pile, gains 5 yards. All of a sudden, this guy woke up. Josh Jacobs, keep in mind, was the #1 running back for fantasy football purposes last year in standard formats. Today, he is finally showing up. That is the biggest run of the season for him. And it's crazy because last year he was the #1 running back, and this year the Raiders are in second to last in rushing yards on the season. Single back formation, another handoff to Josh Jacobs. He tries to throw a stiff arm, tries to get forward. He gets tackled after gaining nothing. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring up a third down, ladies and gentlemen. So a third down, Las Vegas Raiders, a 3rd down and 4. The Raiders are across midfield right now. Raiders on the 45-yard line. Here we go. So 3rd and 4, Green Bay. They're on the Green Bay Packers line. Las Vegas Raiders have the ball right now. 3 minutes and 23 seconds. There's a snap. There's a throw out to the left-hand side. That gets them up to about maybe the 36-yard line. Jakobi Meyers with another catch, but that is going to be good for a first down. So a first down right here. A first down for the Las Vegas Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders looking at a 1st and 10 from the Green Bay Packers 37-yard line. Dude, how do you keep missing this man? Davante Adams keeps getting wide open, and he is not being targeted. Not that I want the Raiders to win, but I want this guy to have a good game. There's a snap. There's a handoff. A flea flicker that goes back to the quarterback. That's a throw that is almost picked off. Intended for Jakobi Meyers and broken up by the Green Bay Packers. A 2nd down coming up. 2nd down and 10. Green Bay Packers holding off the Las Vegas Raiders. We are on the 37-yard line across midfield. So 17 yards to go before we hit the red zone. Jimmy Garoppolo keeps throwing left, keeps ignoring Davante Adams, who keeps breaking free. Don't know why this keeps happening. Again, I think it's by design. I think that Davante Adams is just out there as a decoy right now. There's the snap, empty backfield. He looks right, doesn't like it. Does find Davante Adams. That's a catch for Adams. Adams will be brought down, but a big first down by number 17, and the ex-Packer finding his way inside of the red zone. Here we go, Las Vegas Raiders finding themselves at a 1st down and 10 from the 16-yard line, operating inside the red zone. Yes, Howard, he was an absolute beast. I mean, when he was with Aaron Rodgers, he's still one of the best wide receivers in the league, but he was hands down, I mean, an absolute beast. Here we go. Motion in the backfield. Quick motion. There's a snap, fakes the handoff. Jimmy G looks left. He throws left. Finds Davante Adams again, who gives himself up at about the 12. Looks like they're going to call it the 11. A 2nd down coming up for the Las Vegas Raiders. 2nd down and 5 on the 11-yard line. Back-to-back looks for number 17. Back-to-back looks for Davante Adams. So, Davante Adams in 2016 was #1. He was the first. I mean, blah, 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 blah. Davante Adams was an absolute animal in 2016. Here we go. 2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line. 2nd down and 5 at the 11. Raiders have the ball. There's a snap. There's a handoff to Josh Jacobs, who goes forward and loses. No, he does gain 2 yards. So 2 yards there, as long as he's not going backwards. That's another positive rush for Josh Jacobs. That'll bring up a 3rd down, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd down and 3 left to go. They need to get to the 6-yard line in order to get a fresh set of downs. We are at the 9 right now. 3rd down and 3. Can the Green Bay Packers get a stop here? A big 3rd down right here. Oh, man. Here we go. Shotgun formation. Davante Adams runs to the top of the formation, and it looks like a timeout will be called by the offense. So the Las Vegas Raiders taking a timeout. It looks like coach wants to have a quick conversation and decide which way they're going to go with this one. So a timeout, a quick timeout. Hey guys, if y'all are here and you haven't subscribed to this channel just yet, we are just 2 subscribers short of hitting 1,100. If you can help me out with that, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you're finding any value out of what I'm bringing you guys today. Would really appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. Okay, here we go. Right back to the action. 35 seconds left to go in this third quarter. 3rd and 3. 3rd down and 3, y'all. Ooh, lots of noise in this stadium. Here we go. Shotgun formation. Jimmy Garoppolo backs up in the shotgun, waiting for the snap. There it is. Jimmy Garoppolo looks left. He throws left. Does find Davante Adams just shy of the end zone. That will be a first down. Davante Adams goes down at the 2-yard line. First down for the Las Vegas Raiders. They are knocking on the door, and that stayed inbounds. That will probably close out the third quarter. Yes, they are, Howard Chen. They are about to score a touchdown. Can the Green Bay Packers defense stop them? Davante Adams been quiet all night until this drive. All of a sudden, Davante Adams coming to life right now. Coming to life right now. Just missed a pick, barely. And here we go, a first down and goal. When we get back from this commercial break, we are at the end of the third quarter, y'all. When we get back from this commercial break, we're looking at a first and goal from the 2-yard line. Right now, I've got a commercial. Looks like it's probably DiGiorno or some kind of nonsense. Anyways, not what we're talking about. So, they are deep inside the red zone, Howard Chen. Deep, deep, deep inside the red zone. I was talking about him earlier. Joe Barry is the defensive coordinator for the Green Bay Packers. He is currently serving as the Packers. This is his first year as the Packers defensive coordinator. This is his first year. He got picked up in 2023. He was appointed to this position by Matt LaFleur on February 8th. So Barry brought valuable expertise after his tenure with the Los Angeles Rams, where he worked as the assistant head coach / linebackers coach from 2017 to 2020. He also held defensive coordinator positions with the Detroit Lions and the Washington Commanders. During Barry's first season with the Packers, and I gave you a little bit of misinformation there. He's actually in his third season with the Packers here in 2023. In his first 2 seasons with the Packers, the defense performed all right. They were okay. They ranked inside of the top 10 in a bunch of different categories with takeaways, interceptions, passing defense as far as like passing yards allowed and opponent passer ratings. In 2022, last year, Joe Barry's defense, they were really good at the passing defense, recording the fewest yards allowed in the past 12 years. So before joining the Packers, Joe Barry was part of the Rams defensive staff. That was really good, obviously, but not necessarily because of him. Definitely because they have Aaron Donald, who's an absolute monster out there. Anyways, that is just a little bit of background about the defensive coordinator for the Green Bay Packers. Once again, y'all, your next game, if you're a Green Bay Packers fan, isn't until week 7. Right now, we are at the end of week 5. You have a bye week next week. Green Bay Packers going to take a week off after this. They'd like to take a W. Oh, man, that was so close to an interception right there. Jimmy Garoppolo the defense should have read that one. That was a misread by the defense. Here we go. First and goal. We've got an I formation, so we have a lead blocker and a running back behind him. A handoff to Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs goes in. Josh Jacobs is in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Las Vegas Raiders. Las Vegas bringing the score 16-13. A 2-yard touchdown run. That's got to bode well for you, Christina. That's got to look good for you right now. That brings Josh Jacobs' total for fantasy football purposes. That's got to bring Josh Jacobs' total up for sure. He now has 14 fantasy football points, 15 attempts, 55 yards, 1 touchdown, a total of 14. And the Las Vegas Raiders are getting ready to kick up the extra point attempt. There's the snap, there's the hold, there's the kick. The kick is up, the kick is good, and the score is 17-13. Las Vegas Raiders have the lead in the fourth quarter is underway, y'all. Fourth quarter getting started right here. Touchdown, Raiders. This game is far from over, man. A whole fourth quarter right here, a touchdown for the Green Bay Packers, plus the extra point attempt would give them a 3-point lead. So no need to get too upset, James Kenyon. I hear you with the boo and the hiss. I hear the booing and hissing coming from downstairs as well. I can hear her getting so angry right now. Let's see. Now the Raiders are beating, what is that? Okers? The Raiders beating the Okers. The Packers. That's typo. It happens. On the QWERTY keyboard, the O is right next to the P. I see what you're saying, sir. That is absolutely right, Howard Chen. Thank you for keeping up in the chat here. Okay. After the score, you know, Howard, you might, I don't know if you might have clicked a button or something, but I wonder if you like refresh your page on YouTube, if it'll bring you up a little closer to speed. Because if you're 4 minutes ahead, it shouldn't be that delayed. There shouldn't be that much of a difference. I know it's only like a 6-second difference. So try refreshing your page or leaving the stream and coming back and seeing if that brings you up to speed with what you're watching. Okay. As I'm saying this right now, and we can try this as well, I've got 9:31 p.m. on my clock here. And if your clock isn't pretty darn close to that, within that minute, then you know that something's wrong because it cannot be a 4-minute delay. I understand for sure. But just take a look right now. I got 9:31 and hasn't changed to 9:32 just yet. So just keep a lookout at that. If you see that, refresh your page. Okay. So the Las Vegas Raiders did just score right here. Las Vegas Raiders will be giving this ball back to the Packers. They're going to have to kick that one back. So can Jordan Love keep his composure and find a way to get a scoring drive? Jordan Love in this game, only 136 yards through the air. He doesn't have any touchdowns today. So for the quarterback position, you don't want your quarterback to have 6 fantasy football points. We have some people in this room watching this game right now that need more out of J Love. It looks like we need to get at least 18 fantasy points out of J Love to have you guys be happy. I totally get it. By the way, Grom was the one who was looking for J Love to do his thing. The Packers will be getting this one back. So this has been a back and forth game. The Raiders didn't score in the first half, in the first quarter, then they did score in the second. They didn't score in the third, they have scored in the fourth. And opposite is true for the Green Bay Packers. They scored in the first, didn't score in the second. They scored in the third, have not scored in the fourth just yet. This might be the difference here. So the Week 5 headlines, the Niners beat the Cowboys 40-10. The Rams lost to the Eagles 23-14. The Buffalo Bills lost to the Jacksonville Jaguars 25-20. And the Dolphins beat the Giants 31-16. Those were the headlines here. Single back formation on the 25-yard line after the touchback. There's a handoff to A.J. Dillon, who goes up the left-hand side, gains maybe 3 yards, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and 7 for the Green Bay Packers. And you can see A.J. Dillon saying, hey, man, he pulled my mask. He pulled my helmet down. Someone's got to throw a flag here. Ooh, here we go. Oh, don't show the highlights. No, they're showing highlights of how the Cowboys just got ripped apart. They got pulled apart like warm bread. The poor Cowboys defense just picked apart, and their offense looked even worse. Here we go. Single back formation. Fakes the handoff to the right-hand side. A deep shot for Jordan Love. All the way down. That is going to be almost caught. No flag on that. Christian Watson is mad about it. A 3rd down coming up for the Green Bay Packers. That was another huge play attempt from Jordan Love. That pass was on target. Christian Watson unable to make the catch. Might have been a pass interference, but it was not called. A little tug. There was some pulling. Ooh, There was definitely pulling on that. That should have been a pass interference. I don't like that they missed that call. 3rd down and 7 on the 28-yard line. There's a snap on an empty backfield. J-Love looks right. He throws right. He connects. That's going to be a 1st down for the Green Bay Packers. And the chains will move. Green Bay Packers with a big 1st down there on the right-hand side. A high percentage completion play. And a good catch by Dontavian Wicks, number 13. Dontavian Wicks with the catch right here. 6'1", 206 pounds, the rookie, the 5th round pick 159 overall in this year's draft. Jordan Love tonight, 10 of 17, takes the snap in a single back, hands that off to the running back. A.J. Dillon will bowl his way forward, knocking people over like pins, and he's going to gain 7 on that one. A 2nd down and 3 coming up right now. So a 2nd down and 4, a 2nd down and 4 coming up for the Green Bay Packers. 2nd down and 4 for the Green Bay Packers. 13 minutes left to go in this game. 4th quarter action, ladies and gentlemen. Single back formation. A.J. Dillon lined up behind the quarterback here, behind J. Love. A quick throw out to the left-hand side, and that's going to be good for a 1st down. That should absolutely be a 1st down. No. That's enough for a 1st, but I think that's still a short marking right there. I don't like where they marked the ball, but it's good for a 1st down, and the Green Bay Packers have moved the chains again. That's fair. Okay, the elbow did go down, but where was the football when the elbow went down? A 1st down catch by Romeo Doubs. I think that is literally his 1st catch of the game. And it sure is. Romeo Doubs only has 1 catch for 4 yards in this one. So we've got motion in the backfield. There's a snap. There's a handoff to the running back. Running back finds no space, no wiggle room as he tries to fight his way forward, staying on his feet, crossing midfield, getting to about, looks like the 48-yard line across midfield. So we are officially, the Green Bay Packers are officially in the Las Vegas Raiders territory. 11 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. My real-time clock has 9:37 p.m. This game might be finishing. Yes, 9:37 p.m. Hopefully I don't jinx it. This game might finish before 10 p.m. Quickest game I've done on a Monday night. I formation. There's the snap. There's a handoff to Dillon. Dillon goes forward. Dillon gains another 2, maybe 3 yards right there. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 4 on the 46-yard line. Have not gotten to the field goal range just yet. You're going to have to convert, brother. You're going to have to make this happen. You're going to have to make it work. Here we go. 3rd down and 4. Inside of 11 minutes, 10 minutes and 55 seconds and counting. Clock has not stopped. Green Bay Packers need to get across the line here. Empty backfield. Jordan Love standing at midfield. There's the snap. He looks right. He has time. He throws right. That will be caught for a 1st down. A 1st down for the Green Bay Packers on the right-hand side. Jordan Love throwing to Luke Musgrave for a 6-yard nab, a 6-yard grab, and we're at the 40-yard line for the Las Vegas Raiders. We're on the Raiders' 40-yard line here. Looks like it should be at the 39. Don't love the marking or positioning, but not my job today. Not my job today. I don't have to referee until Wednesday. So here we go. We've got motion in the backfield, fakes the handoff. Jordan Love has time. Pocket starts to collapse. Jordan Love, no! Jordan Love will be brought down by Max Crosby, the man that I said I would say his name a lot tonight. And there it is, Max Crosby with a sack against the Green Bay Packers. Number 98 coming in right there, Max Crosby, an absolute beast on the defensive line for his team right now. Max Crosby is looking good right here. He is the team captain for the defense. You expect nothing less. Here we go. We're back to the 47-yard line. 2nd down and 17. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. He has time. He throws up the middle. A sharp pass that will be intercepted. No! Jordan Love on a tip drill will throw that ball, and it will be tipped up in the air, and the Las Vegas Raiders will come back with it. So a 2nd interception in this game for Jordan Love. And those of you who are looking for some Jordan Love success or for the Green Bay Packers to walk away with an easy W, this is the 2nd time that the Las Vegas Raiders have multiple takeaways in a game in the last 2 years. So, a pass that was just behind Christian Watson. The defense was right where it needed to be. And the defense tipped that one up in the air, and the Las Vegas Raiders come down with a takeaway. 9 minutes and 11 seconds left to go in this game. Both teams have all 3 of their timeouts. But this game, with 9:11 left, is starting to get juicy. Can the Green Bay Packers stop the Las Vegas Raiders? The question on everyone's mind right now is that. Oh man, Jordan Love once again looking rough. We were probably thinking that after last week he was going to bounce back a little bit and get some more yardage and not throw an interception, but instead he has 0 touchdowns today, 2 interceptions, under 200 yards, barely completing half of his passes, 12 of 20. And right now he has 5 fantasy football points. A.J. Dillon has 13. Christian Watson has 10. He does have 83 yards after that huge 77-yard play. But Romeo Doubs, silent as the grave right now. Romeo Doubs only has 4 yards, 1 reception. If you have him in a PPR, he has 1.4 points. In our league, in my league, so I only give the extra point. I don't do PPR. I don't do half PPR. In my league, if your player gets a 1st down reception, then you will get 1 point for it. Don't reward catching passes for losses. I think that is the dumbest thing ever. But if you get a 1st down, you will be awarded yards. You will be awarded a point. So, commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, we are in a commercial break. And you know what I'm thinking right now is that I've been playing the same music for far too long. We've got to mix this up. So, 4th quarter music coming up right now, y'all. So the Raiders will get the ball. They do lead by 4. They are up by 4 right now. 2 interceptions on the night, y'all. 2 interceptions on the night. They lead by 4. Raiders have the ball at their own 42-yard line. There's the snap out of the shotgun. Jimmy G looks left. He throws left. He does connect. Jacoby Myers with another big catch. Jacoby Myers with another big catch. Marcus Peters was the cornerback was the one who ended up tipping it up, or was it Marcus Epps who tipped it up? No, that was Peters who made the block, and someone else came in underneath to pick that one off. They're showing the interception one more time, y'all. Showing the interception one more time. Here we go. Single back formation. Jimmy Garoppolo up to the 47-yard line. Motion in the backfield from Jacoby Myers. There's a snap and a handoff. Josh Jacobs goes up the middle. He'll gain 2 yards shy of the 50-yard line. So at the 49-yard line, the Las Vegas Raiders are now facing a 3rd down. Las Vegas Raiders are facing a 3rd down right now. A 3rd and short, a 3rd down and 3 on their 49-yard line. Jordan Love, 10-plus yard downfield. He only has 2 of 6 whenever he's throwing past 10 yards. Here we go. 8 minutes left to go in this game, y'all. 3rd down and 3. 5 wide, empty backfield. Jimmy Garoppolo takes the snap, looks left, changes his mind, looks right. He's in trouble. He'll get sacked. And the Green Bay Packers with a big stop on defense right there. No flags on this one. Brings up a 4th down for the Las Vegas Raiders, and the Green Bay Packers will bring out their receiving unit, and the Las Vegas Raiders will bring out their punting unit. And we're now inside of 8 minutes as the clock winds down. 7 minutes and 25 seconds left. The Raiders only up by 4. Green Bay Packers with a sack right there. No mistakes. Don't make any mistakes right now. And a delay of game. Looks like they were trying to get them to bite because an offsides by the defense would have given them a first down, but they were too smart to do that. So here we go. 4th down and 13. 4th down and 13. This is going to be another punt. Same punt, same play. Waiting for the snap right here. There it is. Here's the punt. That one is up. And that one will be signaled a fair catch at about it looks like the 17. So 1st and 10, Green Bay Packers with 7 minutes left to go in this game. They both have 3 timeouts. Both teams have all of their timeouts. The Green Bay Packers starting this drive, a late 4th quarter drive with 7 minutes left, starting this drive from the 17. So we've had a pretty quiet chat over the last 2 drives. That's totally fine. Just want to shout out to you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Football Nation. My name is Mario Manuel, and I just want to say thank you to all of you who are watching this live stream. Whether you're watching this live stream because you're unable to catch the game on TV, or maybe you just want to watch this because you like me and you hate regular sports broadcasters, I am here to bring you every play, every snap, and every single down, week in and week out. And it is support from viewers like you that make this channel possible. So if you would like to show your support for content like this, all you got to do is leave a like, leave a comment on this video. It is absolutely free, and it really helps push this content out to other people just like you who are looking for something different. So thank you all so much for your support. Please consider subscribing to this channel if you have not already done so. Thank you guys. All right. One more thing I want to talk about. We have finally opened up shop, guys. We have opened up shop. We've launched an e-commerce store. So if you want to find some really cool products, some really fun stuff for yourself or for your friends, you should check it out. It is in the description below. I've got men's shirts, women's shirts, hats, hoodies, things for him, things for her, something funny, something serious, and something in between. Everything in the store is 15% off until October 15th, and you can check it out underneath right here in the description section of this video. Not only have I set up my storefront with Spreadshop, I've also partnered with the one, the only, the real deal NFL shop, meaning that if you want to purchase some official NFL gear, you can use my link in the description below to get 25% discount on all NFL products. And if that is not enough, I have also partnered with Drizzly. And if you've never heard of Drizzly, then allow me to introduce you. Drizzly is a liquor, beer, and wine delivery service that will bring the bar to where you are. That's right. Maybe you're sitting at home and you're watching this game and you're starting to get anxious and you need a drink. Well, you can use the link on Drizzly to get booze delivered to you directly. And here we go on a 1st and 10. Jordan Love is in trouble. He almost gets sacked. He turns a loss into a gain. There is a flag in the backfield on that first one, but it looks like it's going to be a holding on the offense. That'll push them back 10 yards. Yes, it is. Holding offense number 85, a huge mistake. So Tucker Kraft with the hold right there. Where? What the what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh my God. He literally, dude, he hit him below the legs on a tackle, nowhere near a holding. What the first down and 18. Oh my God, that is the worst call I think I've ever seen from the officials, and there have been so many terrible calls. Here we go, shotgun formation, a quick throw to the left-hand side on a wide receiver screen, and Christian Watson will run forward back to about, looks like he gained maybe 9 on that one, maybe 8. According to ESPN, Raiders only have 2 timeouts. And LC Life, you are absolutely right. The Raiders do have 2 timeouts. Don't know when that one was charged. CBS has not updated it. CBS has not updated according to ESPN, LC's Life. You are absolutely right. Let me refresh my page and see if this updates. But the answer is no. They're still showing 3 timeouts. You can check out CBS on that. There's the snap. Jordan Love in trouble. Throws out to the left-hand side. That's going to be in the dirt. I don't know if they're going to call that a catch or not. It looked like that was on the ground. A.J. Dillon did make the catch for what we see, but that'll bring up a 3rd down, and they're in trouble. They need to move the chains. Good call. Incomplete pass. Pretty obvious incomplete pass. So here we go. 3rd down coming up. 3rd down coming up. Green Bay Packers have 5 minutes and 50 seconds left here. A 3rd down and 10 from the Green Bay Packers 17-yard line. Again, weirdly enough, if you check out CBS, it does say that there are 3 timeouts left for the Las Vegas Raiders. But ESPN does say 2. So, empty backfield. There's the snap on 3rd down. Jordan Love has time, throws a deep, deep shot. Oh, my goodness. A huge throw, no flag, and a 4th down coming up with 5 minutes and 43 seconds left. Christian Watson was the intended receiver on the big throw right there. And the Las Vegas Raiders with a 4-point lead. That 4-point lead is starting to look a little more comfortable. Good stop right there. Mason Crosby not laying into the receiver. I'm sorry, not laying into the quarterback. Oh my gosh. And they're, okay, I thought they were going to go for it. Here comes the punt. Daniel Whelan ready to punt this one back. There's the high snap. He does catch it. He kicks this one up in the air. It looks like a deep, deep punt. It's going to be a fair catch at about the 34-yard line. So, the Las Vegas Raiders will take over on the 34-yard line. Looks like the 33 is where they're going to mark it. A 1st and 10. A 1st and 10 coming up for Jimmy Garoppolo and the squad wearing black. Okay. Camera holding over Max Crosby right now. Max Crosby having himself a really good day. He was the 4th round pick in the 2019 draft. He was selected to the Pro Bowl in both of last seasons. The last 2 seasons, he's been absolutely phenomenal. Here he is under center. Sorry, Jimmy Garoppolo is under center. He hands that ball off to Josh Jacobs, who goes forward and gains maybe 2, maybe 3 yards on that. 2nd down coming up. 2nd down and 8 on the Las Vegas Raiders' own 35-yard line. The Las Vegas Raiders do have the ball right now. Max Crosby has literally never missed a game, y'all. Never missed a game. He is leading the NFL in tackles for losses. He's in 2nd place right now. 2nd most in the NFL currently. Something to think about. Max Crosby is an absolute monster. Here we go. Shotgun formation. On a 2nd down and 8. There's the snap from the 35. Jimmy Garoppolo looks left. He looks right. He throws underneath to the running back. Josh Jacobs makes the catch on a 1st down for the Las Vegas Raiders. Josh Jacobs with a big catch right there and a 1st down, a very crucial 1st down. And still, by the way, LC's Life, CBS Sports still has Las Vegas Raiders with 3 touchdowns. I'm sorry, with 3 timeouts, which is really weird. CBS Sports definitely off the ball. One of these 2 are off the ball. Someone's lying. Here we go. Motion in the backfield. There's a snap on a single back formation. Josh Jacobs goes forward. He finds space, and he gains 8 yards on that run. He's hyped about it. A 2nd down and 2 coming up. Green Bay on the defense now as the Las Vegas Raiders push the ball into the Green Bay Packers side of the field. So the Las Vegas Raiders marching downfield. They are across midfield right now. 2nd down and 2 coming up for the Raiders on the Green Bay Packers 46-yard line across midfield. 4 minutes, inside of 4 minutes, 3:30 left. Here we go, single back formation. Showing blitz. They will blitz. There's a handoff to Jacobs. Jacobs goes forward. Jacobs gets another 1st down and a 1st and 10 coming up from the 42-yard line. 42-yard line. Excuse me, a gain of 4. And the first timeout of the half for the Green Bay Packers being called right now. Coming up for the Las Vegas Raiders, the next few games for the Raiders, they got to go up against New England. New England has looked very bad. They're 1-4. The Bears got their first win, so maybe they've got some wind in their sails. Chicago Bears, they're playing in Chicago in Week 7. Week 8 against the Lions. That's going to be a tough game for them. After the Lions, you've got the Giants, then the Jets, then the Dolphins, then the Chiefs. So I think your next 5 games, you might literally go 4-1. You're probably going to lose to the Lions. But if you're a Raiders fan, after today, you might be in pretty good shape to come back. But here we go. Shotgun formation. 1st and 10. Jimmy Garoppolo takes the snap. He hands that off to Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs is going to struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage, and he might even lose one right here. So a 2nd down coming up for the Las Vegas Raiders. 2nd down coming up for the Las Vegas Raiders. 2nd and 11, and he will lose some yardage. So play clock, 20 seconds left. This game is coming close to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes and 56 seconds left is what I see on the clock right now. Raiders in good position. If they put up this field goal, they'll be in great shape. Shotgun formation. Jimmy Garoppolo takes the snap. He looks left. He has time. Pocket holds. He throws short. Josh Jacobs makes the catch. He does a spin. He gets up past the 40, down at about the 43. Josh Jacobs good for about 4 on that one. So a 2nd down and 6. And the Green Bay Packers will take their 2nd timeout. 2.5 minutes and a huge 3rd down coming up for the Raiders. If they cannot get this one, they might have to put it up on the legs of their boy. But gosh, how good has Max Crosby been today? Max Crosby getting to the quarterback over and over again. And if he doesn't get to him, he puts on the pressure and causes him to make mistakes. 2 picks today for Jordan Love. James Kenyon says, well, now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for stopping by kindly. Well, here we go. Shotgun formation. We're at the 38-yard line. 3 seconds left on the play clock. Jimmy G takes the snap. He hands that off underneath, and that's going to go forward just short of a 1st down. That'll bring up a 4th down. So a 4th down stop. A 3rd down stop, excuse me. And now we're looking at a 4th and 2 from the 34-yard line. What is the choice? What is McDaniels going to do on this play? The offense is staying out there, y'all. This should take us to the 2-minute warning. They probably won't snap it before the 2-minute warning. It would make no sense. Here we go as we wait for the snap. Nothing doing here. No movement. And you're not going to get them to bite on that one too much. He was calling false start. You can see the defense saying false start. You're all invited back next week to this locality to hear Mario Manuel call the game from his locality. Thank you, James Kenyon. Yo, that's actually pretty good. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yes, you are all very much welcome back to this live stream. Next week, the next game coming up, we've got the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos for Thursday Night Football. Can Sean Payton find his way? He said that last year Nathaniel Hackett as the head coach of the Denver Broncos, did the worst head coaching job in the history of all head coaching jobs. And right now, Sean Payton is in the same GD boat. Sean Payton looking awful as a head coach. Russell Wilson looking awful as a quarterback. The entire Denver Broncos organization struggling. And yes, LC's life says that the Packers honestly still have a chance, and I 100% agree with that. If they can stop the Raiders here, they will for sure get it. And I thought that you would like that one. I did, sir. I really did. Hang on. I had an old good dear friend message me right now. Doesn't normally call me, so I wonder if he's in trouble. I'm going to message him back really quick. Please excuse me. I know it's in bad form, but I gotta reach out to this dude. So I'm live right now is what I'm telling him. Okay. Just telling him that I'm live right now. Appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you for giving me the grace to be a human being. All right, y'all. So 2 minutes left. We have hit the 2-minute warning. The score, Las Vegas Raiders 17, Green Bay Packers 13. The Raiders have the ball right now. The Raiders also have the lead right now. When we get back from our commercial break, we're going to be facing a 4th down and 2 from the Green Bay Packers 34-yard line. From the Green Bay Packers 34-yard line. Okay. Let's make sure that I don't have anything funky looking right here. Let's change the scrolling text because it's starting to become trite. There we go. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are just now checking out this channel, my name is Mario Manuel. Thank y'all so much for being here. Right here, underneath, below, you can see the top dogs of Week 5 in fantasy football. Scrolling underneath right here, all of the top guys, a 52-yard field goal attempt right here. A 52-yard field goal attempt. There's the snap. The hold is good. The kick is up. The kick. Oh, my gosh. That hits the post, and that is no good. The Raiders missed the field goal attempt, and the Green Bay Packers are still within 4. A missed field goal. A second missed field goal. And I'm pretty sure he's 1 for 3 today, and they're going to be looking, the Las Vegas Raiders are going to be looking for a new kicker. Not only that, but that kick was from the left hash, which means if it was just a centimeter closer to the inside of that bounce would have gone inside, but a missed field goal from the Las Vegas Raiders mean that this game is still open. Not only that, but here come the Green Bay Packers from the 42-yard line. Shotgun formation. There's a snap and a quick throw underneath. That goes up to the 45, just shy of the 50-yard line before he gets brought out of bounds. And they're going to mark that one at about the 47-yard line. A good catch on the first play of this drive. There is life coming from the Green Bay Packers. If they can capitalize on this drive, this might be a W for the green and gold. Here we go. 2nd down and 3. Oh, man. 2nd down and 3, y'all. Here we go. Inside of 2 minutes. So a 2-minute drill. They do not have a chance to score a field goal. This has to be a touchdown. There we go from the 49-yard line. There's a quick throw underneath. The same route right there. That looked like it was good for a 1st down. Nah, girl. You got that mixed up. He stretched before he put that ball out of bounds. That should be. He's still in bounds. That should be a 1st down. That should be a 1st down, and there's no challenge inside of 2 minutes. This is going to be a booth review for sure. A booth review. So he was marked short of the line to gain, and an official review is coming up right now because his feet had not gone out of bounds. He was definitely across. So that ball is going to be marked. Yeah, he's going to get that 1st down. They're for sure going to get that 1st down. He did not go out of bounds. There you go. So you don't even need this review. Homegirl was just not in the best spot. She was just not in a great spot to make that call, but that should definitely be a 1st down, a first down coming up. Instead of a third down, that's a huge difference right there. A first down instead of a third down. This should be a quick review. This should not take too long, which is why we have not gone to a commercial break. But the white hat right now is currently watching the screen. I had the pleasure of actually getting to see what the officials get to see on those tablets. James Kenyon says, "What's with that? I've heard rustling cattle, rustling leaves, rustling horses, but Russell Wilson?" All right, that's good, dude. That's twice you made me laugh today. You cracked me up twice today. Here we go. And then he says, "Ever notice how much Johnny Cash sounds a lot like Mr. Ed? I hear the train a-coming." Hey, Wilbur. That's for sure a first down. This is gonna move the chains. This should for sure move the chains. This should not take as long as it's taken. There it is. All right. A first down for the Green Bay Packers, and we are moving the chains. We are marching. Green Bay Packers in a good spot to stay alive today in this one. 1 minute, 46 seconds on the clock. 1 minute and 46 seconds on the clock. A 1st and 10 coming up, y'all. A first down and 10. Okay. 147. They trail by 4. The Green Bay Packers have the ball. Empty backfield, so 5 wide, y'all. 5 wide, waiting for the snap. We are across midfield. Jordan Love takes the snap. He has time in the pocket. Pocket holds. He throws short again. That is good. That is up to the 40, and he'll be down at the 40-yard line. A 2nd down and 2 coming up. Another throw underneath to the tight end. 40 seconds. The clock ticks. 40-yard line, excuse me. There's the snap. Jordan Love looks right, looks left. Out of time. He has to throw this one. He throws that one away. Probably the smartest move. A 3rd down and 2. Might be smart to run this one and gain the 2 yards just to move the chains and give yourself more time. You still have 1 timeout, and a field goal will not win. You're down by 4, so you're either winning this game or you're losing this game. You will not be tying this one. Wow, 2 missed field goals by the Raiders opens up the door for Jordan Love. Shotgun formation. There's the snap, and like I said, a handoff to the running back. That is good for a first down, and he will be at the first down marker. Probably a timeout coming from the Packers or a hurry-up offense. The clock is ticking, so what are you going to do? We got to move the ball. 1 minute and 5 seconds left, y'all. 1 minute and 5 seconds left. Okay, here we go. Shotgun formation from the 35-yard line. A quick throw out to the right-hand side, and an incomplete pass will stop the clock. Romeo Doubs on the right was the intended receiver, and a stop by the Raiders defense. So 55 seconds left on the game clock. Regardless of whether or not the defense made the stop, that was a bad catch from Romeo Doubs. That was a good throw, a bad catch. Okay, here we go. Here we go. And you know what, James? We can actually set that up. I might be able to get you on here live during a stream, but we'll have to cross that bridge maybe next season. Here we go. Shotgun formation. Jordan Love throws up the middle, and a tip drill. Oh, my goodness. How lucky was that was not intercepted by the Las Vegas Raiders. So a huge 3rd down, probably the biggest 3rd down of Jordan Love's entire career so far, coming up right here, right now. 3rd down and 10 on the Raiders' 35-yard line. So we need 10 yards to move this right here. Here we go. Hang on. Okay, Raiders looking like they're going to bring 4. Will they bring on the blitz? A shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers, left, 2 right. Jordan Love looks left, looks right. In trouble, has to throw deep to the end zone. Is that going to be caught? It will be caught by the other side. No! And this game is effectively over, ladies and gentlemen. An interception. A 3 interception game from Jordan Love as the Las Vegas Raiders pick this one off and stay alive to get the W. Oh no, it looked like the Las Vegas Raiders are gonna run away with this game. That is probably all she wrote, y'all. When we get back, this will probably be a victory formation. Jordan Love took too long to throw that one, and he underthrew it. Robertson made the catch, a great athletic catch. Underthrown. That was intended for Watson. And that's the first kneel of the game. No more timeouts being taken. They're going to have to kneel one more time. And that is going to be the end of this one, y'all. No, players crying. Christian Watson buried with his hands buried. His face buried in his hands, excuse me. Damn. James Kenyon, I got you, buddy. Who gets this? Totally. Well, I hope that you help make Football Nation famous there, James Kenyon. I very, very much hope so. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of this game. The Green Bay Packers will lose this game. 3 interceptions by Jordan Love, and they will have a lot to talk about. The Green Bay Packers will have a lot to talk about after this game. That brings both of these teams to a record of 2-3, bringing this to a 2-3. This is the first Monday night game ever for Jordan Love, and he choked in it. He will have more opportunities in the future. This is the first win for the Las Vegas Raiders against the Green Bay Packers since the year 1990. So a lot to celebrate on your right hand side, and a lot to talk about on your left hand side. The Green Bay Packers will lose this game. The Las Vegas Raiders 17, the Green Bay Packers 13. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this live stream. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Mario Manuel. Unfortunately, I do have to work in the morning, so I will have to cut this short. We cannot hang out and talk. But I hope to see you guys this Thursday for the game between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Everybody have a safe and great night. I will see you guys very, very soon.